Absolutely. Last time we were in a cart heading towards Duras. It was just after our big fight with an ambush on the road from the necromancers. But Jack and had appeared, and we was offering to take us to Duras. Though we were still very exhausted and tired and overwhelmed. Um, Rita noticed that Pick was gone immediately, and was very worried for a little bit. But he was able to come back pretty quickly. And maybe not gone, but just there was a period where he was speaking and she couldn't hear him. Tarvik gave Cassandra back an amulet. Cassandra had a vision during her dream. She saw a castle and a woman, and she saw the woman conjure a skeletal figure from the mist. It was full of malice and moved to her side. Cassandra tried to sneak towards them, but she was stuck in the ground. Skeletal hand grabbing at her leg. She stabbed at it, and it multiplied and climbs across her sword and tries to climb towards Cassandra's hand. She calls out to the Raven Queen, and the skeletal hand covers Cassandra's mouth, and they cover you. And the last thing you see is a shadow, is a shadow overtaking the figure, and she lets a tear fall, followed by a body into the dark lake. Very, very. I was gonna say cool vision. It's probably not cool, but I enjoy it.
It's metal, yeah.
Yeah. Harvick also had a dream. Same dream he's been having many times with an old man and a table. The old man promises Tarvik his wife and daughter. Tarvik had a vision of his wife and daughter. He thinks like a year into their marriage, they're both working on projects, and Tarvik really wanted to accept the deal, but he knew the condition was to go home. At the end of that vision, Tarvik refused to wake up, and he went and spoke to the Stormlord for a while, but the Stormlord didn't respond. There was only silence to his cry. And he cried out in real life during his sleep, and Cassandra hears them, and they chat for a little bit in the cart. Eventually, though, Rita did hear Pick's voice. Pick was also very panicked. But Pick recapped to Rita everything that happened while they were unconscious. Asking about the woman from Cassandra's dream, Pick says that from like the description, that's where I came from, that it's the Shadowfell. Pick does not want to go back there. There's no color and sunshine there. So many things live there, and Pick was kind of uncomfortable with the topic. We think that the necromancers are based out of Bornholder. Not sure why I wrote that down with no context. And at some point, we speculated, is the Raven Queen a mom? Cassandra thinks she'll be disappointed if she is. Harvick says that after we get to Duras, he might go home, that none of this is of his concern, and that if he goes home, his problems will go away. And Rita slaps him, and we try to convince him to stay, and there's lots of arguments. Jack is fully aware of the conversation. Gil is invisible and facing us, like sitting in the front, but like looking back.
You felt him out, kind of.
Yeah, felt him out
where he was.
Yeah. Jack says that he just randomly saw us and saw our battle and came to help. Let's see. Rita spent some time with Pick, making him her pack weapon. Harvick prepares sending. Yeah, he goes off to the side and he decides to send to Lily. Yeah, he says it's probably too late, and if you're still there, this would be the time to say. Otherwise, I'm going to take the ants to get you back. He heard a response to this. He was not expecting one, but he heard a cracked, hoarse, and exhausted voice saying, "Dad." And you could hear the distress in her voice, knowing something bad had happened to her, that she had been through something truly bad. And Tarvik jumps out of the cart, and he rolls his ankle, and Cassandra casts Hunter Mark on him so we don't lose him. I wrote down emotional poop break.
Yeah.
That's about right.
Yeah.
We took an emotional poop break. um, and Tarvik does confirm that he tells us that he has to stay. Um, and the next night, whenever he was among the sand once more, the tape in the broken table, the old man with his tea in his lap. It feels more like there's a divide, but Tarvik sits anyways. Um, Tarvik says he'd understand the why, what his importance is in it, but he says no to the deal, and he feels like he has to do it by himself. The old man said, "Trust is hard, but the enemy of my enemy." He says the other divines think poorly of me as a god because I offer to ease the mortal suffering, but I remember, for I was once mortal. Think on this more, and think on me if you wish to make the agreement. And Tarvik says, all I will have to do is whisper your name."
With the emphasis on whisper.
Yeah, whisper. Yeah. Very pointed. Tarvik asks the storm if he's happy now, and the rain stings as it pours over Tarvik, a face in the clouds smiling. But then we get to Duras. There's a long queue line waiting to get into Duras, and we hear several conversations around us. There's a couple of farmers with pitchforks and knives talking about Vermeyen. A group of young adult humans with packs are questioning if it's safe here and are discussing about going back to Waterdeep to see an Ed Sheeran concert. People, there's a couple people dressed well. Both male humans, two people dressed well. Both male humans talking about politics in Waterdeep and talking about the houses competing for power. There's two older men talking about a new drug epidemic. Apparently, it's not devil weed. They're talking about dust and rock. They give energy and strength, but are addictive. Tarvik sends the Colonel. Colonel, this is Big Sigh, Death's Witness, and we are trying to make our way into the city. Can you let us in now, please? But she was really helpful, and the line is moving. We were just being a little impatient. We decided to go get owlbear, and Rita polymorphed him into a chihuahua. He's a little alarmed and maybe doing a little chihuahua shake. It lasts an hour. But we've pretty much committed that the owlbear is going to be a pet for Mr. Magic Michael Dune, and the two of them are going to be happy together, and it will bring joy to Mr. Magic Michael Dune's life. So that is our immediate goal, is to get into the city and get this chihuahua to a safe place. That's where we left off.
Anybody have additional things that they want to add in?
I think I covered everything I had.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
we
guys
also want to
leveled
meet
up.
with the orphans. Oh yeah, we leveled up.
Oh yeah, we did level up last session.
Yes. I think
What level
I
are we on now? We're on
did-
level 10?
10.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're 10.
10.
Oh, which one I did? I'm at 5 rogue, 5 paladin now.
Nice.
Halvesies.
Yeah. I'll say, maybe I missed this, but one other piece of gossip that you heard were some of the houses were vying for power. The royal house is weak, with no heir and a war.
Rita could be the new queen. What is it here? President?
I think we're in the kingdom of Skylark, right? That's
Yes.
what this is called. So there's a king.
There is a king.
So Rita, you should become queen.
Rita the queen.
Yeah. I mean, I already am. So
Holder of all
I
magical
just
weapons.
don't realize it yet. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Was that the same people talking about politics in Waterdeep? Is there an implication that the king is in Waterdeep?
No, there was a couple talking about the performance in Waterdeep, but they were different from the people who were speaking about the houses. Each tidbit of gossip that you overheard were from different people. like, at least they didn't seem related to you.
Do we know where the royal seat is? Is it Duras or is it somewhere else?
Yes, it is in Duras. You would know that, being from Duras. Let's see, I think that might be it. Oh, actually, Rita, was it you who had the theory as a player, or did Rita have a theory in character about what is happening with Pick and his momentary inability to connect with?
Oh, I don't think there was a theory at all
Oh,
about that.
okay.
Rita thought that she might need to send to Pick, and that Pick was no longer here, but that wouldn't have made any sense because Pick is the guitar and she had the guitar. I, out of character, I have a theory about what's going on with I forget what his name is, but Ilaria's boy toy.
Wow.
Zalistan?
Zalistan? Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Effectively known as.
Yeah. Mhm.
Gotcha. All right, sorry. Well then, if that is all for into today's session here, so you guys are right outside of the gate, and the line has started to recede. People have been going in. Just to note that there was a line, which is a bit unusual to your previous experiences where you could have easily walked up. It just seemed like more people were being stopped, and they had to do some processing to get in. And this coincides with Colonel Seagarten's message back to you guys in response, saying that there were some new mandates in place, and that you just had to go through them and to see her afterwards. So you guys start to get up towards the front of the line, and you are just about, I'd say, getting to the station, where on the left side you have a table, on the right side you have a table, and it seems like there's kind of like a check-in process happening. And you overhear, actually, there's maybe 2 or so groups of people ahead of you, and I would like, let's see, Cassandra, Rita, and Roland to actually either give me history or perception checks, as you see 2 small-ish figures ahead of you that seem to trigger some memories for you, Roland and Rita. And as you look at the 2 figures, you remember...
I had a 12. just to be clear,
Oh,
I
you
didn't
did
have
not
advantage.
have advantage. Okay, sorry. So just Roland. You remember Roland. As you look ahead of you, you see these 2 small figures, both male, one a little bit taller than the other, and it seems to be a little bit more mature, and a smaller looking and more younger looking humanoid next to him. And this triggers a memory of when you were with Cromwell and the rest of the group, and you were traveling back to Parabor, and you saw a bunch of goblins. And you hesitated for a bit, observed the situation, went in, and unfortunately, they had been burned to a crisp. You remember taking them dead, at least with your observation. You remember taking them to Galana in Parabor, and her offering her deepest condolences and sympathies that she could not do anything to remedy the situation, and all she could do was do some burial rites. And so she offered to do that. She thanked you for trying the best that you could, and to take them away from that situation, back to a safer space in Parabor, so that they could be properly buried. But you see them here, very much alive, and they are being processed for entering in the Duras Gate. As you see them just very normally talking and presenting information to the guards, as you are then funneled into the next station off to the left here, while they are to the right. But you see that. You very much
Um,
recognize they have the same look. They appear to have very similar clothing. Maybe that's what you see.
Okay. Okay. So out of game,
Mhm.
because I remember this. I had in my head that those were like either gnomes or halflings. Is that wrong?
Yes, they were gnomes.
And then I remember like someone knocked on Alaria's door, and it was also a gnome, and he was looking either for Alaria or for them. Was that completely unrelated?
I don't think it was a gnome that knocked,
Is
and
that the burn face guy? My
A
friend
burn face
was talking
guy. Yeah, burn face
about?
guy.
That was
Was-
halfling.
But
was he a gnome?
was that complete?
I don't.
Was
think
that unrelated?
Yeah, I don't think he was a
I think that was
gnome,
unrelated.
and I don't believe they were related. I think it was two different instances.
Okay.
It did happen,
Never
but
mind.
they were not. They were not in tandem at all. Yeah.
Okay. I am going to.
You
Like,
hear
great
as they
group.
provide their names, because you hear the guards asking for full names, residential addresses, or permits. And you hear the older man pipe up and say, "Well, I'm Peter, and this is my son Polo, and we're going back home. We're actually staying with our uncle, or with his uncle, my brother. Oh yes, sorry, Pip is his name. And this is the address," and he provides the address. And he says, "Okay, you're good to go." And you see them kind of walk through the gates.
I note the address.
Yeah. Imagine that
I'm,
I gave you an address.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like I'm holding a chihuahua, or maybe someone else is.
Someone is.
But but I'm definitely going to like kind of like get Rita and Cassandra and being like, do y'all remember them? They were the ones that died. It was like weeks ago. The goblins that killed them. We took them and we buried them. Do y'all remember? That is them. I'm so sorry. That is them.
The undead? We should kill him.
Well,
I
can
don't
you
get
check,
that.
Cassandra? Like, can't you
Oh, yeah.
figure that out?
I think so. Let me double check Divine Sense. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
I'm
I
pretty
have
sure.
so many abilities.
Undead. Think 30 feet. Oh, 60 feet.
Yes.
Nice.
I will try a little
Mhm.
touch my my raven feather and like feel out with my hand and my presence and look in their direction.
And you kind of gauge the distance. You feel very confident that they are within that 60 feet radius that you usually can tell where these creatures are, and you find that nothing registers on radar. They do
Not
appear to be
undead.
or fiend, or celestial.
So they might be oozes, or they might be monstrosities. They might be plants.
But if they're
They
just
might-
disguised?
Like, but wouldn't that make them undead? Like disguised? Like, what do you mean? Like people disguised? I mean, they were dead.
They're already through the thing and like walking away now, right?
Correct,
They're pretty
yes.
far away.
Yes.
Okay.
You are just about to get to the table to the left, where you're being processed. But you see them already entered in, and they kind of blend in with the traffic of the morning.
Well, they're gone now.
We could shout out. His name is Paul.
His name was not Paul.
Oh, you said Paul and his so Peter and his son Paul.
Or Peter
Peter and his son
Polo.
Paul and his brother Pip. Oh, Peter and
Pip.
Polo. Oh, okay.
Polo.
I heard Paul. Peter and Polo and his brother Pip.
Oh, that's so cute. I'll yell out, Polo!
Peter.
Marco.
Marco. Yeah, exactly. You make a call out, and it seems like maybe in the hustle bustle of the crowd and the conversations, it did not seem to reach. You don't see them
I think they're
appear
spies.
again in front of you. You, though, get driven up by Jack in the cart, and he waves to the guards, and they seem to immediately recognize him. they kind of smile and say, "Oh, hey, Jack," and he goes, "Hey, guys." And he presents his name. He says, "Well, you guys know I'm Jack. You know where I live." And they all chuckle as they seem to be very much on familiar terms. So it seems that Jack traverses this gate fairly often, or at least traverses and associates with the guards in some way. And one of the guards says, "Well, she's been waiting there for you." And as soon as the guard kind of points in the direction behind, you see a familiar face to Cassandra. And you see Jack kind of exasperated and a little warm. Exasperated but warm, I would say, is his reaction to seeing an older-ish lady kind of stand up and immediately go to Jack and say, "Oh, thank goodness you're back. It's been quite some time. I was worried." Well, Jill's at the shop, of course, with the baby. And Cassandra, you recognize this lady as Heroa from Heroa's Future Shop. The one who made you your very custom, I think it was a black feather pendant?
Yeah, it's a hairpin.
Hairpin,
yeah.
There you go. Hairpin.
Yep.
And she looks at him and says, "Goodness, what has happened?" And Jack goes, "Well, you gotta be a little careful now out there. There's these things." And he's he's not alluding to the danger, but he is kind of saying that he had to make sure that he was careful. Heroa looks over at you, Cassandra, and recognizes you and says, "Oh, you're that lovely lady who had that custom black pin."
It saved my life. You are a master craftsman. Thank you so much.
"Oh, sweetheart, no. I'm just doing my job. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Are you guys friends? You should come over to our home for dinner."
Oh, we are such good friends.
You see Jack is stiff. "Mom." And by that you gather that this is his mother. And he says, "Maybe some other time. These guys seem kind of busy."
Yeah, we do have some dinner plans with Mr. Magic Mike.
"Maybe some other time, Mother. Thank you very much." And, oh, you know what? Jack's voice was a little bit slower. Imagine I'm doing Jack's voice. I can't seem to get back into it. I apologize. So he says, "Maybe some other time." And his mother says, "Okay, well, come home as soon as you can. Jill's very worried. If I see her before you do, of course I'll let her know." And she leans in for a kiss, just double cheeks to Jack. And Jack reciprocates, and you can see him wave off his mother as she now feels content. She waves to the guards, gives them little kisses, and then she seems to putter away.
She's a sweetheart. I love her.
And then you see the guards kind of look towards the back of the cart, towards you guys, and Jack says, "Oh, I gave them a ride, but those dudes, I'm not going to associate just in case. So I think check-in will be separate." And he kind of like turns to you guys, and the guard turns to you and says, "Okay, well, I need full names, residential addresses, or permits. Otherwise, you will receive a guard escort, and we will note your physical descriptions." He looks
And
for
nudge
all of
roll
you.
in.
We live
Do
with you,
we
right?
have something noting our names on something?
This is my family. And I'll give my parents' address and my my half sister and brother and
Uncle.
Yeah, I was going to say
this is
significantly
Uncle Tarvik.
older brother.
Pretty sure I'm older than you,
Roland
Tarvik. That's fine.
Colin's family.
Tarvik will say, "It's fine. I'll come in separately. I have an idea."
And provides Leodon residence. As you start saying this, one of the guards actually points to you guys with his jaw kind of agape a little bit. Wait a minute. You guys, you're that
Yes.
yeah, you're Death's
Yep,
Witness, and he kind of does like
Oh.
metal
Hell yeah.
fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are like cool adventurers or some shit, right? You can see he's like kind of stoked. He may not be the
Tarvik, show the
smartest,
heads.
guard, but
Oh,
he seems to
yeah.
be excited.
That was actually going to be my permit. I'll open up the bag a little bit and I'll take out one of the heads.
Oh, gnarly, dude! Yeah!
That's some of our handiwork.
Yeah, kill those suckers! Man, you guys are cool as fuck. You can see he's pretty stoked. Yo, you guys are gonna blow up. Can I have your signatures?
I nudge Rita.
He like takes he rips.
I
an
nudge
empty page
Cassandra back.
and like has a
Yeah,
pen.
sign.
He's very excited. Yeah,
Well,
you guys
I
are
mean,
gonna be like famous in some shit. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's right. I forgot. I care a lot about that.
Yes. That's like the
Switch
it's
over,
like
switch over.
Yeah, so Rita is just excited. Like, of course you recognize us. We're the greatest, and I like sort of step forward, and I'm happy to sign an autograph. Sure.
Nice. He's pretty stoked. He's waiting for everyone's signature though. The guard that was doing your intake is kind of exasperated. He's like, gosh, like what a fanboy. Ugh. I'm just trying to do my job.
I'll definitely sign. But I'll sign like a fake name.
Yeah. He
Yeah, I think I'm gonna sign a fake name too.
Okay, cool.
Tarvik actually doesn't even sign a name. He just places an X on the page.
Very nice.
Nice and mysterious.
Autograph. You can see he after he gets the autograph, he's like, "Oh, can I shake your guys' hands? I'm going to say I touched someone that like killed all these badass things."
Absolutely, dude.
Nice.
And I'll shake his hand, and I want to try a sleight of hand to see if he's got anything.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Terrible people.
He's distracted.
Yeah, so you like he's very excited and he reaches in and you kind of like pull in to get a closer hug because you're on the cart. And so you kind of like lean down and grasp his arm and then put your arm around his shoulder, and then as you kind of disengage from the hug, you slide your arm down, and you have a few choices there. He has like 2 knives, so you could consider them daggers. And he seems to have, I wouldn't say a hefty bag of coin, but he definitely has a bag of coins. So you can reach in.
Slip like a couple gold out of it. Or
Yeah.
Just a couple.
Yeah,
I don't wanna take the
I'd
whole
say you
thing.
can slip with a 26. You can very easily dictate the weight and the feel of what is gold versus silver, and you kind of go in. I'd say you can get up to 15 gold with a 26 if you want. So whatever you want.
I'll take
15?
I'll take 5.
Okay, you slip 5, but you're easily able to pocket that without being noticed, as he's very excitedly just like, yeah, thanks, and then just like wants to shake everyone else's hand. I don't know if you guys shake his hand or not, but he definitely wants to.
True. Yeah,
Tarvik will get one quick shake and then immediately like start getting off of the cart and like start getting ready to move beyond the gate.
Like
at
a
this
womp
point.
pump handshake.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We do have some business to get to.
Oh man, dude, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm holding you up from like cool adventure shit. Oh shit.
Oh, you're great. Thank you so much for being a fan. Make sure you spread the word that we're in town.
Oh yeah. Dude.
Maybe there'll be a
shit's
show
crazy.
later. Yeah.
Yeah,
Any news?
you
Any news of the war or the
Oh
Glimmers?
shit, I mean, things are happening, like we got these checkpoints now, and he immediately gets stopped with the guard that's next to him that's doing your intake, and he just claps his hand over his mouth and says, okay, enough talking, and slaps his back, and then that seems to kind of straighten up. The guy who is very stoked to meet you guys says, oh, right, thank you so much for being awesome. We have people behind you. And he points behind
Right.
at the line. You actually see right next to him, though, almost as if out of nowhere, there is a guard who shows up. And you... Wait. No, that is... Yes. You recognize the pin that is on his garments. And I will make this a little bit bigger for you guys. If I can. Yes. So you see this gentleman pop up, and you recognize the shield pin on his garments that indicate that he is part of the circle of inner guards. And he kind of shows up and says, thank you, guards, but I will be escorting those four. And he gestures towards you guys, completely ignoring Jack and the cart. And he kind of motions to you guys with his fingers as he tells the guards, I'm escorting them to Colonel Seagard. And they kind
Please
of...
do.
Where to where? Where did he say
Colonel
escorting
Seagard.
us?
He said he's escorting you to Colonel Seagard.
Is Mr. Michael Dune there?
You ask.
Yeah, can we go to
You
Michael
ask him.
Dune's house?
Actually,
We do
You might
have
just
our
wanna
own
take the
business
dog.
we need to conduct.
Okay, we'll go
let's maybe.
do a couple of things, but we will need to go together.
Okay.
I do want to turn and say thanks, Jack. Thanks, Gil. And then
Jack kind of nods and says, "Sure, my dudes."
I
Jack
think
is
Jack
invisible
likes us.
and does not.
Gil's invisible, yeah.
Jack is not, or Gil is not visible yet. But you get a
Definitely
nod from
directed
Jack.
it to the invisible seat.
So you guys are kind of guided towards inside the gate as you provided your information, or at least Roland claimed you. And you guys go in. He introduces himself, this guard, and says, the name is Sir Tobias. Nice to meet you all. I'm assuming... And he goes, Tarvik, points to Tarvik. Rita.
Wonderful nod.
And I'm assuming that leaves Cassandra and Roland. And he points to all of you correctly. Well,
Well, you're well informed.
What are you guys trying to do?
We need to go to Michael Dune's tower.
Yes, we need to
Within
have
the
it make a
next
drop
hour.
off.
Okay.
Yes,
We have a
within the next
delivery
hour.
for him.
Okay.
Actually, I'm now thinking about something. Is Michael Dern there at his tower currently?
He's usually there, unless he's called into doing something for us. For S.H.I.E.L.D. or... the
Okay,
team.
that
Sir,
that's reasonable then.
Sir Tobias, may I ask why it is that we are in need of an escort?
Well, I am tasked to ensure that you are getting to the appropriate place.
Why?
Because Colonel Seagar wants to talk to you.
Well, I mean, we're going to be there.
No, I understand. I'll go to or not Cassandra, Rita, and be like, it's because there's been a couple of times where she's called us and we've kind of ignored her for a couple of hours, and that makes her upset.
I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let me just go ahead and I'm going to cast sending to the good Colonel.
Yep.
I'm just going to say, hi there. We've made it into the city. Sir Tobias has met us. We'll be on our way.
Okay. Thank you for the update. It's
Okay.
the response that you get.
Okay. Cool.
Tobias is just kind of looking at you guys. So, Mr. Michael Doom, Yes.
And then we need
Post
that
haste.
the magical emporium of spells and magic stuff.
Yeah.
What's that place?
Well, hang on. Yeah, but I feel like we might want to get paid first.
Yeah, we should. It's Pip's Picks is where we
Yes,
need to go.
Pip's
Where I need to
Picks.
go. So we should get all of our gold and take it all to Pip's Picks, and then get all of the stuff.
Okay.
Well, also we
Yes.
have all these heads. I don't know if you want us to
Yes.
bring
Yes.
like all this gore in to meet with the colonel, so we should probably turn these in.
You tell me where
Well,
you
maybe
guys are
Colonel-
going, and I am here.
Mr. Magic Michael Dune is of the utmost importance to get there first.
There's,
We're good.
There's
Yes.
a time constraint on
Immediately.
that.
Because we're like speed walking there.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember the map of Duras. I'm pretty
I
sure
think
we're
it's close to
like.
the entrance.
I think we're.
It's
all
it's
the
on
way
the
to
opposite
right.
side, I thought.
We need to go to like the upper left, and then we need to like do the heads and like the lower left, and then we need to come back to Picks all the way to the right again.
What entrance
Well,
are we at?
So
I thought we were.
I think
Here?
didn't we come in down
Map.
like
No, you guys came in from the left. If you're coming from Parabor direction.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we do gotta cross the city to get there. All right.
yeah.
So yeah,
I-
we're gonna definitely
I-
speed walk.
Out of character, I feel like we can turn in the heads with the colonel. At this point, she might just like accept them and then give us our gold like fairly quickly.
Well, I thought
Who
we
knows?
turned them in at a different place, like
No,
Yeah,
right?
I think we
Station
do,
or-
but I'm saying like the average person kind of
No.
does. I feel like we
Oh, you think we get like special treatment? I mean, we do have our
Yeah.
own personal escort.
yeah.
Walk and talk about. We're walking and talking
Yeah.
towards Mr. Magic Michael.
Yeah, we definitely need to
Power
get
right
Michael
now?
Dunes first. Vote
Yes.
vote one, Michael Dunes.
I'm gonna keep an
From
eye out
there, it
for
doesn't
any
matter.
orphans on the way, though. Any of the orphan kids. Up to any
Oh,
mischief.
okay. Make a perception check for me as you keep an eye out. So you guys are heading to Michael Dean, correct? I will move you guys on the map. You guys rush over, speed walking to Michael Doom, with Sir Tomias just kind of following you guys. And you approach Michael Doom's tower. In the meantime, while you are walking, Cassandra, you notice the absence of any orphan-looking child. You see children out and about. That's probably maybe they're either not in school or they're playing hooky, perhaps, or maybe their parents took them out for something. Not too many children, but they seem well off. They don't seem hungry, they don't seem dirty, unlike the typical orphans that you see. So in this area of Duras, it seems like maybe there aren't that many orphan children.
Okay, good enough.
All right, you guys make your way to Michael Doom, and you are at his tower, which you've been at before. What do you do?
You know how to
This
get
one
in,
didn't
right?
have a
We-
door at the bottom, right?
Correct.
Should we just? Can you magic talk to him? Just have him open up. Do we have to do the whole thing?
Wasn't it
I
like
mean-
easy? We just like climb up and go in.
Well, I don't think we actually solved the puzzle last time. I think we convinced him to let us in by like dance. I think Roland,
There
you
was a nat
danced.
20 on a dance move.
You danced, and it made him happy. So he let us in.
So he's watching. So we could just
I
be
am-
like,
So
Michael
everyone,
Doom,
please, yeah.
let
So
us
everyone,
in."
just move up in front of the in front of the main door, please. Will everyone just do
Well,
that?
also, I'm holding up the
Oh, no.
Chihuahua, and I'm saying
Stick
we
closer
have a
to
gift
my.
for you.
Yeah.
we have
Tomias, please as well. Please,
Nope.
come up and get.
He like crosses his arms and stays very much
yeah.
back.
Please, we need your help, Tomias.
Yeah,
it's very
I'm
Really important.
Yes.
It's
Oh
really,
no.
really very important.
takes
I'm
a
actually
step
not going to
further
do it
back.
either. Yeah. It's okay,
How do you
buddy.
already know us so
I'll give him
well?
a big pat on the thing.
Alas, I mean, we'll just have to hope he's looking. And I turn around to where Tarvik and Tomias are standing together, and I do the major chord. So now you guys have to dance. DC 15 Charisma save.
Oh, that's
Or you
funny,
were forced
you
to
do it
dance.
then.
Yeah, I do it to them.
All right.
Tomias and Tarvik.
Let me see. Let me look inside.
I mean, you all right? I fail.
Oh, that's a natural
Tarvik's
20
gonna
on
be very happy
Tomias.
for later.
Nice.
Tarvik is the only one to dance.
Cool. Unwillingly, and arms still crossed.
There you go. He's doing the ice jig.
He's doing like the river
real
dance.
quick though. Just for funsies, let's say. How close are you to Tarvik?
Close enough for whatever you want to do.
Okay. I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to maximize Tarvik's voice, which is 5 times louder than normal.
Okay.
And I will say stop it. To put this in perspective, I've looked this up before. It's about as loud as a jet engine, right next to
Wow.
right
Really?
next to Rita's ear. Yeah.
Nice.
It's math is
Nice.
weird, but decibel limits of like a large yell versus like 5 times louder is about a jet engine.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yep. Also, it probably echoes throughout the city, which is scary within itself. But
Yeah.
Cassandra immediately goes to hide. He just does not like the attention.
The walls
You made
reverberate
the
the sound
Chihuahua
back.
pee.
Oh yeah,
You made the Chihuahua pee.
Oh, he peed.
Aw.
He's shaking and peeing.
It's okay, owlbear. It's alright. You're safe.
He's like
You're about
looking
to get
towards
a new
Rita.
home.
He kind of is wiggling his paws towards Rita that he wants to go to Rita.
Oh, Rita.
Rita's the one who rolled a natural 20 on the animal handler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think it's just one action to do that, and I only do the one action on it. So after 6 seconds,
Okay,
Tarvik,
that's
you
good.
can stop. You can stop if you want to. I mean, you're welcome to keep dancing.
You have
no,
control
no,
of your
Tarvik will stop
limbs.
that way.
Yeah.
Alright, let's climb up.
Well, did we ever figure out this puzzle? I feel like there's a chance we're not going to figure out the puzzle in time.
Oh.
I mean,
let's
at this point, we
reinvestigate.
do have other ways of getting in.
The wizard tower?
Oh yeah, can't you just dimension door into his living room?
You've seen it before.
Me? I don't
Yeah.
have a dimension door.
Yeah,
All
you.
of you have. Wait,
I
Tarvik,
can
have you
Misty
gone in
Step.
here?
Yeah, Tarvik went in.
Okay.
But I have
Tarvik
to
was,
be able
I
to
think,
see
the
it.
first one in.
Oh,
Yeah.
I never
okay,
took
okay.
dimension door. I can't do it. Oh, no, I can't. Yes, it's fine. Yeah. Sorry, I was saying this later. Yourself and one other, I think.
You can bring Rita.
I think it's not a place I've seen. It's a place I can see. One that you can visualize, or
Oh.
one you can describe by stating a distance and directions. Okay. Yeah, I guess it bears. I can visualize it.
I mean, maybe we just let him know that we're here. Like, what if he's not even at his house? I'll cast sending again.
Thank you, Rita.
All right. Hey, Mike. We are outside. Can you let us in? We have a very special, very cute gift for you. Are you in your house? Please tell me you're in your house and not somewhere else. Like this, there's a time limit on this gift.
You hear in response, no, I did not ask for a gift. There's a very, very long sigh after that. And you see, actually, what appeared to have been a non-movable door in the front, now open as it did before. And you guys are inside. Maybe to perhaps inside his little living room. Tobias stays outside. Seems to be just letting you guys do your business.
Cool.
Here. You guys. Okay. Yes. I'm still getting used to the new banner stuff.
Yeah.
You guys are top right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys see him just sitting in his chair, as he was before, and you guys have been granted entrance. He looks towards you guys with a cup of tea on his left hand armchair.
We are just so grateful for all of the teleporting and other spells you've cast for us. We thought we could get you a gift.
Is it lots of magical materials? Is
I bet it
money
makes
to
magic.
buy magical materials?
I bet this is
Could.
going to make magical materials.
I whisper to Roland, is owlbear poop magical?
So, right? Like, surely.
Okay, well, anyway, this is Alan Bear, and I take the Chihuahua out, and I bring it over, and I hand it over to Mike. Here you go!
He does not outstretch his hands. If you just plop it on his lap, his lap is
Yeah,
open.
I plop it on his lap. This is Alan Bear. He looks like a Chihuahua, but in fact, he is an owl bear, and he is your new best friend. So congratulations!
You can see Owlbear going, looking towards you, Rita, and you see Magic Michael Dune just look down at his lap, look up towards you guys, and say, "It smells like pee."
Well, you have that
Prestidigitation.
spell that
Prestidigitation.
spell, yeah.
Sorry about that. Prestidigitation. Like,
Roland frantically cleaning up. Did you say this was an owlbear? And he looks at his lap.
Yeah, we actually we were like out in the forest traveling back and forth, and there's like nothing living out there. Like everything is dead. Like the bugs and the birds and the little creatures. This is the only thing that exists, and it's gonna die unless you keep it as a pet.
I don't want it.
sometimes life.
I do not need an owlbear that is a shriveling, shivering dog.
Oh, do you need an owlbear that is an owlbear? Because I can change it back.
I do not
Really?
need an owlbear. Please look at my living space
Oh.
and tell me that an owlbear is situated and perfect for this place. Because I do not think so.
I
How
think so. Seems
may I present a counterpoint? How do you feel about golden flying fish instead?
Yes,
My
In a-
eyes.
I will take golden flying fish.
Okay, but the condition
addition.
you can have one golden flying fish, but the condition is the owlbear does have to stay.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh boy, that's not really my strong
do
suit.
advantage because you're bartering with a fish that he seems to be interested in.
We named them too. They're balloon fishermen.
Sweet.
They're golden
Oh
balloon fish.
no.
Oh.
Oh,
I will take the fish, but I will not stand to have an owlbear inside of my small home.
Just look at his cute little face, though.
well, then no
needs
fish
you.
for you. The fish are gonna get sold to a
If
nice.
you believe he is
market.
so cute, and you can see him just kind of pluck him by like the scruff as he wants to avoid touching most of the animal, as he just kind of cranes it over to you with his hand. If you think it is wonderfully cute, here you go. And like outstretches towards you, Rita, and like puts it in your arms.
I thought you were a
If
man
that
of
is your
science
gift,
and learning.
yes, I have learned and I know not to house an owlbear inside a home.
But don't you have magical abilities and things you can do to make him safe?
I don't care about him.
But if there's
care
never any
about
owlbears, what about the
studies.
environment?
I am inside. The environment is of no concern. Thank you very much for your non-gift. Goodbye.
It's the thought that counts.
Yes. The thought will count for something.
What about your parents?
What about your parents? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, are you saying that to
They
Roland?
are
To Roland.
dead.
Oh, no, I meant to say Roland. Sorry.
Oh, Roland, okay.
Yeah.
Well, see, the thing is, I figured the magic person could handle an owlbear. I'm legitimately not certain if my parents could.
What about our spa?
Ooh.
We could
The-
take him to the spa. Mr. Melatoon, how would you feel about babysitting an owlbear for us? Or like, just a little bit.
A paid service.
He
Yes.
seems unamused. If you guys are trying to convince him, you can roll another persuasion, but you gotta add something to it.
Yeah, let me look at my stuff.
What are you?
Ooh,
Just a plain
I might have
ask.
something.
A plain ask isn't gonna do it. You need to give him something. He's unamused.
I have something if you guys do not.
I have the ring of jumping, but I kind of want to keep it.
I
two
have
vials
Me
of
with
glowing
big floppy
fungus water.
ears.
I have the Profoundus Obscurus mushroom, and I have the blue silver mushroom. I have like the mushrooms in here that I could
He
probably
likes
give him.
plants.
Mm.
Yeah. Do we? I don't think we want
I'm
them.
trying to give him the ones that I actually. Yeah, I give him. I guess I'll give him the. There's 4 yellow mushrooms. I'll pull those out and be like, "How about these?"
He looks over them. Let me see what the yellow ones were, or you can tell me.
I don't remember.
Okay,
They're just
I'll
yellow
look it up.
mushrooms in here, so.
This
Am I literally think-
was in Vermilion.
Yeah, in the mine.
Mhm.
Page. Okay, yellow mushrooms. Okay, he looks at them, and you can see he has a close eye. How long am I keeping him?
Like,
A 10-day?
yeah, just like a
Monday.
week until. Pretty much until we're
mean-
done with Seaguard, and then we can take him to the spa, right? That's the new plan.
Yeah.
Well, we need to look.
I mean,
into
the spa's only like a day away, travel wise, right?
And you'll give me all 4.
I'll give you 2. I'll give you 2 now. I'll give you 2 when we come to pick him up.
He has to be alive.
Yeah, I was about to say a lot alive and unharmed.
I'm exhausted. And he holds out his hands to receive the
I'll give him 2.
yellow.
Yeah, I'll give him 2 yellow.
Oh,
mushrooms.
I put the chihuahua back in his
You put it- he looks very sad as he puts the chihuahua on the ground very gently and then reaches again for the mushrooms, which were his desire.
Yeah,
In
Tarvik will hand
7
over 2
days, you're
mushrooms.
going to be best friends. I just whispered to him.
He's gonna be.
Yeah, you
He'll
may
be
not
paying
want
us.
us to take him.
Yeah, I was about to say
Right,
you'll be
yeah.
paying us 2 mushrooms to keep him. I'm sure. I'll lean in and be like, "Trust me, you're not going to want to. I'll pay you the other ones in a little bit."
He
And-
nods in thanks. I think there's some kinship between you two.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's the misery.
Yeah, it really is. Alright, so Michael Dune takes the owlbear dog.
Alan Bear.
It's only a dog for like what, like 15 minutes.
5 more
Another like
minutes. Yeah.
45 minutes.
He looks so tired, and he says, "Okay, goodbye."
And he likes
now."
ration, and he's really nice, and
I'm sure he is.
okay. Bye. I like your place.
Bye.
How do we get in if you know?
He closes
Do
the
we, do
door
we have to
on you
message?
guys.
That was absolutely the right call to make. And I'll grab it's not Tobias, it's
Tamias.
Kamias, and I'll be like, all right, I guess. Are we going to the mill to get paid, or are we going straight to Sea Garden?
Well, I think we should.
Pips
I mean,
picks too, right?
I'm worried that we go to
Well,
Sea
Pips
Garden
Picks
and
is
she
kinda
tells
far
us
away.
to do something right away. Yeah, and Pips Picks. Well, Pips Picks is here.
I feel like we could just make a long loop at Pick's Picked on the way to Shield House. if
Well, we
wanted
need to get all of our money right before we go to Pip's
Yeah.
Picks.
I also want to go to that
Also,
one
Shield
place,
House is like
M&Ms.
over here.
Well,
Yeah,
that's not
M&M's
good.
is probably going to be a little bit more valuable, but we can stop at Pips first. I'm sure Sea Garden actually does want us to do something right away. So I think we get paid at the mill and we make our way to Shield's house, and then we can kind of have our fun for the rest of the today.
Okay.
Because also, Sea Garden might be paying us for the people we saved in Vermilion.
Oh. Yeah, true.
It's optimistic.
Sir Tamias, how is
It-
Sea Garden
it
doing
better
today?
be.
Is she in a good mood?
Things are tense with the situation.
How's Zeke? Is Zeke around?
I guess I don't interact with him much.
That does not surprise me.
Count
For the
yourself
best.
lucky. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't tell anyone this, but I am personally not quite a fan of him.
I like you, Tamias. Alright.
Alright, so you guys
To
are
the mill.
heading to the mill. I will move your token. No, I am moving the thing. Yes. Okay, so you guys trek down to the mill.
Mhm.
You guys are able to get in, and you find a familiar face at the table. Let me change the map. Here. You see Garnoth, who you've placed your name with before in checking in. Oh, this Cromwell's not here.
Was
but
this the
you
right place to turn in the heads?
Yes, this is.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
You come to the table here, and you see Garnoth go, "Oh, hey guys, it was Death's Witness."
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's right. So
We
unusual.
got
what
more
was his
heads.
name?
Garnoth?
Garnoth.
Garnoth, sorry.
Yeah. I can put it in the chat for you. Garnoth. He goes, "Yeah, that's a little weird though. The last time you turned in heads got us a little worried. Did you hear?" As he's like checking your inventory of heads as you place them on the table.
Yeah.
Hear what?
Oh, well, what's it? That crazy witch-looking one just disappeared.
Oh, that's a
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but it was like in the pile, and then someone thought they heard someone laugh real weird, like a witch, and then it was gone. A little spooky, if you tell me. Ooh.
Does that mean we have to give the gold back?
Did you steal
nope.
it back?
No?
No.
He's
That we
definitely
did not.
inciting you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not persuasive, but yeah, we definitely didn't take it. So, what do I roll for telling the truth?
13. Persuasion. Persuasion as you guys try to convince him that you did not take it. You rolled 13.
I'll give Rita advantage.
There you go.
Helping Rita.
Oh, rolling persuasion? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
There you go. Okay. Really easy. He says, "Yeah, I mean, why would you steal it back? That makes no sense. It's a dead head."
Yeah, we haven't been here for like weeks. Or a week?
Yes.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, it's really weird. There were some guys that were talking that were like, if it disappeared, that meant that it was like an ancient hag or something. But I don't know. I don't know if I believe all that. That's a lot of voodoo stuff.
I think I heard her laughing in the mine in Vermilion.
Yeah, how long ago was
Oh,
it that it disappeared? A couple
I
days,
guess,
or
yeah, I'd say 4-ish days, 5-ish days, something like that.
Cool.
That
Would you-
aligns with Cassandra, what you heard.
Oh no.
so like, what do you do with the heads when you have them?
Oh, we
Because they're just like hanging around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you keep them?
make sure we log them, and we kind of look for any distinguishing features of any leaders that some patrol have gone through. So we send patrol out, and if they have or they encounter any creatures, any packs, we kind of try and get physical descriptions of who might be leading those monster packs, and then we try and make sure that we, account for them if we've killed them or they're dead, so we don't have to worry about them.
Do you
And
have
then we
like a
just bring-
room with shelves and like a bunch of head? No. Oh, you burn them. Okay.
Do,
We
did
catalog
the
and then we burn.
Okay.
did the rates change since we've been here last? I know the attacks have gone up recently, so
The rates are the same, unfortunately. And he has like a nervous laugh. If you want to keep them, be my guest.
no, I do need the sacks back though, and I'll just start
of
emptying
course,
out the heads.
Of course.
What I currently have in my inventory is 29 gloomer head and then 3. I have on my skeleton wizard heads, but I think we talked about this last time. We turned them in. They just look like skeleton heads. So
Whatever, if you guys can do the math, I trust you guys.
I don't even remember what the math was.
Was
So,
there a handout or
uh,
something?
Yeah,
Yeah, there probably was. I just have to think where it went.
I know it.
Erebor.
I am showing to the upper right is where.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Lots of death creatures.
80 gold for death creatures.
Oh, owlbear.
Oh no! Oh yeah, there is a value to owlbear now.
So 29 times 80, right?
Yeah, 29 times 80, and then I guess I don't know what they would give us for skeletons because skeletons aren't on that list. But
Garnock will take a look at them, and he'll say he can offer you 10 for each.
okay, so another 30 gold on top of that.
Cool.
So that puts us at 2,350 gold.
All right, you guys can divvy that up amongst yourself. You will get paid appropriately. He comes out with the. He makes the marks in the books, and then he gets his colleague to get the gold, and then the gold will be brought out. And he's just kind of standing there waiting. He's like drumming on the table as he's waiting with you guys. So, what have you guys been up to?
We've killed a lot of death creatures.
Oh, right, yeah. Cool.
And we went to Vermeon and we cleared out the mines so we can mine that again. And
Oh, cool, yeah.
we saved Parabor from a death creature attack. And we...
Oh, Parabor. I feel like I've heard that. Is it a town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Small town to the west.
Oh, cool. Look at you guys. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we know how to avert the war.
Oh, wow. Oh, sure.
Mhm.
Cool.
And,
You can see he doesn't seem to truly believe that, but he's like,
right.
he's going along with it. You know, he goes with the flow.
Yeah. Let's go on talking about stuff.
Cool. Yeah, so you guys get paid.
Okay, cool. So
You see-
587.
Tomias has just been waiting outside the entrance of the mill because he knows you guys aren't going anywhere inside there.
Mhm.
A random but maybe important point of order. Are we paid in platinum mostly, or is it all gold? Like
can choose.
how are we actually paid? Okay.
I'm not picky.
Okay, so
Great.
are we dividing it by 4?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Unless-
So you double check me, but 58 platinum per person, 7 gold, and 5 silver.
Yes.
Sounds
what
good.
I got.
Yay.
Alright, you guys mark that down. Do you have anything else with the mill other than getting your bounty?
I
Did we
don't
collect
have
the
anything else. I
Vermean
need.
bounty here or no?
Oh, that's a good question.
You asked Garnoth.
Yeah.
I'm not aware there was a Vermean bounty. That is way above my pay grade, I think. Do you want me to get one of my supervisors? They might know. I don't know what you're talking about.
We'll go see the governor. I mean, the colonel.
Oh, okay. Can you put in a good word for me, maybe? He's like a shot in the dark. He just
Just
shrugs
go-
his shoulders.
Yeah,
I
why
mean,
not?
you're still here, I guess, but yeah.
Cool.
What was your name again?
Oh,
Oh, I'm Garnoth. Doesn't seem phased
Yeah.
at all.
perfect.
You guys are cool.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. Good luck with other killing stuff, you know?
Thanks,
Death
dude.
witness, yay!
Yeah, tell everyone how badass we are.
He's
Oh, and we opened up a spa. We're opening up a spa to the south for you to relax at.
Oh, wow.
You deserve a vacation.
Killing creatures and spa? Okay, cool. Good branching out.
You gotta diversify.
He kind of like makes a mental note. Yeah, I gotta diversify, of course. So you guys head out, and you see Sir Timaeus kind of look towards you guys. You guys drop off everything you need.
Yes.
Okay.
This must be a bad duty for you. Like you're a knight. You're supposed to be off like I don't know, defending the realm, and here you are babysitting a bunch of adults.
I do what needs to be done. And I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
Where are we walking to next? Are we going to Shield House now?
That's where the
Is that the
colonel
plan?
is, right?
Right.
Unless
Yeah.
you want to go
Colonel.
shopping first.
Or she
I
pays
think we'll.
us.
Yeah, let's hope she gets paid. As we're walking though, I want to go up to Roland and be like, hey Roland, these sacks have seen better days. Would you mind cleaning them real quick before we add more heads to their count?
I can prestidigitation them. I can't mend them. I don't have mending, but I can
Oh, I
prestidigitation
can
them
mend
so they're
them.
not. Yeah, I'll clean them up if you
I-
want to mend them. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
15.
thinking, and this may be just my own headcanon, these heads have been in here for like a week and a
Oh,
half.
they stink.
They're jelly,
And
yeah.
they probably reek. There is probably like the bottom of it is probably just black with like
Oh yeah, it's like
the
brown. Blood.
whatever blood was in there. Yeah, like it does not look good.
Mm-mm. No, it looks rough for sure. I mean, you could maybe wash it in the river if you wanted a all natural method of cleaning.
Yeah, no. Let's keep
Magic it up,
let's
yeah.
keep whatever poison disease out of the city river.
That's smart.
So as you guys start walking, you see Sir Timaeus go to Rita. Well, whoever's leading. Who do you think is leading in the front? Because Sir Timaeus is going to be next to them.
Yeah, Rita's
Probably
fine.
either Rita or Cassandra.
Alright, so next to Rita and Cassandra, you'll see he kind of subtly makes eye contact with you guys as if he's trying to get your attention.
I'll make eye contact back.
And you see him just kind of point towards this direction, like downwards, as you guys are walking. And you can see he is not walking towards Shield House. And you can see he's like pointedly nudging his head towards this way as if to follow him. And he'll actually make a, let's see, a stealth to try and keep his voice down. I want to see if anyone else can hear him. But he audibly tries to get your guys' attention. He says, act normal, talk about random stuff, but follow me. We need to make a detour. And he says, well, you know, gosh, things are crazy here in the district.
Did you find the panther?
Yeah, I mean, we've been looking, and we've heard rumors, but we don't really know what's going on.
Did you see Rita play at the singing stage?
Oh, Rita, you sing.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was a while back.
what kind of things do you sing?
Mostly my own stuff. I heard about this guy Ed Sheeran. He's nothing compared to me.
Oh, you're really a hot pop star then.
Yep.
Yeah,
Pop
she's gonna be
star
the next
is-
Taylor Swift.
I love that. Oh, you know, she's big. She's got a lot of people follow her.
Nah, it's gonna be all Rita next year.
Well, I'm glad to know you early. It seems like catching the coattails just as they're rising up. Am I right?
Definitely.
And you can see he's like motioning you guys to keep following and keep up the conversation. Like when there's a doll, he'll kind of like I communicate to you to keep talking as you
I
guys.
think Cassandra having knowing like rogue speak and stuff like that can definitely like take up on those cues,
Pick up on the
and
cues. Yeah, for sure.
and keep up.
We are going way out of the way.
We're going
You
right
are.
next to the orphanage, which
Yeah.
I wanted to visit.
Yeah.
You are next to the orphanage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do I see that one girl?
I mean,
The one-eyed one that did.
if you want to take a perception, sure. Like just
Yeah.
passing by it, or did you mean you want to go in?
I'm just passing by. I'll keep following the lead, but
Okay.
oh, never mind.
You're like having a hard time doing two things at once, like keeping up a fake
Yeah.
conversation and then also kind of looking out for this girl. So you're unable to see anything as you try to look, though it's not guaranteed that she's not there. But from what you can tell, she's not there.
Okay.
So he's like, yeah, so, Rita, how did you learn how to sing?
I just practiced a lot. Like, I was I didn't have a lot to do as a kid, so I just sang. I was in my room a lot and looking at the sheep that were outside, and I sang to the sheep.
Oh, sheep, so you lived on a farm. That's really
Yeah,
cool.
well, kind of. I mean, it wasn't really a farm, but we had like sheep, kind of like how some people have like chickens, right? We had sheep. It was kind of a farm. I guess we had a garden with growing in it. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
That's
Have you
cool.
ever sung to a sheep?
I have
Yeah,
not
everyone
sung
does it.
to a sheep. Have you guys? Other than you, Rita, obviously.
Yeah, the sheep song.
Oh, okay. I guess maybe I've been working too much to know about the sheep song. Really cool. And so he'll actually stop at the Tilted Tavern and open the door and like nudge you in
I've
quickly.
been here.
And he says, "Quickly in."
Oh, this is suspicious.
Not here.
This is the place that I went underground, right? Like is this that place?
I think
Yeah,
so.
this
Yeah.
is exactly the
Yeah.
Tilted Tavern.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay. Just checking. It's the same tavern.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, cool. Never been here.
Just hurry. People can't see you.
I duck in.
I'm
Going to.
going to cast Sending again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who do you cast to?
I'm casting to Colonel Seagarden. and I'm going to say, Colonel Tomias has taken us on a little bit of a tour of the city, and now we're going into the Tilted Tavern. Does that sound normal to you and correct?
I have faith in Tomias. Whatever he thinks, I fully back. Is the response that you get.
Insight.
Can I insight check Tomias as well?
Yeah,
while
go
this
ahead.
is happening?
So what are you looking for? Let's go with let's start with Tarvik. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for because he is obviously he's seen something that has him spooked. I'm curious. I guess maybe this is too much for one roll. What he's seeing that has him so spooked that we have to go inside this tavern now. And two, does he is this actual genuine concern, or is he just trying to get us in here for some reason?
I don't know if you would be able to gather all of that, but roll your insight and then I will give you as much as I think you can get from perceiving him.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. 19.
Okay, so in terms of what, it's hard to distinguish, but what happened was as you guys left the mill and you started walking a little bit, then there was an immediate shift in demeanor. So up till then, everything was fine, and then something seems to have triggered it a little bit after the mill. I don't think you can actually gather what it was, because there's no, you can't read his mind and, go back and play what he saw or what he heard or whatever. But that was the point in which things changed. And then as you guys are going, it seems like he does want you to go in, whether or not that's legitimate concern or a trap or whatever. I don't know if you can quite tell with the 19, because he himself is trying to play cool, quote unquote, like he was telling you guys to play it cool.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's already in a mode where he's trying to obfuscate the conversation with you guys, so it's a little bit hard to tell, but those things you would gather. So something happened, there was a trigger, and he does genuinely want you guys to go in. And okay. Rita, what was your thing that you wanted?
I rolled a 1, so I'm wondering, it would as the Colonel Seagarden replied to me, she didn't smack her lips in Morse code or something to let me know that the necromancers had taken over Shield.
From your previous interactions with Colonel Seagarden, it seemed like a normal and genuine response to any other response that you've had in the past with her. And it did not appear like there was any Morse code or hidden meeting. She heard what you said and she just responded.
Okay. Rita will sigh and go in.
It seems like he he looks to see for a table that might be not as listenable, and he chooses to go in here this way to the table that's a bit silent, or not silent, but a little less noisy.
The barkeep here is really nice.
Oh, okay. And he sits down and he says, do you guys know, have you heard any rumors? Any important rumors?
People are fighting for the crown or something.
Yeah, things like that.
Yeah. There's new drugs on the market.
Less about that and more about the crown. Anything else?
Oh, okay. Rita would make a great queen.
I didn't hear that one.
He seems a bit thrown by that answer. Sure. Rita, you would be a great queen.
I'm glad you have my support. I look forward to your assistance.
Are you planning to be the queen?
Is there a vote?
You guys are laughing, and you can see he's like furrowing his brows a bit, and he's like looking towards you guys. Can all of you make me a persuasion check, please?
Everyone?
Everyone. Oh, nice.
Okay.
I will use my inspiration for this. Because Cassandra's being a super goofball today. Oh, I didn't do that. Inspiration. Alright, yeah.
Alright, so 21, natural 20, very nice. 16, target 1.
Yep. Hey,
Classic
look,
Tarvik.
Tarvik was not participating much in that conversation.
Yeah. This is general vibes for the conversation and the flow. So he was asking about any rumors and stuff, and that's what you replied. Then you were talking about Rita being a queen. He's like, he furrows his brows and he kind of looks all of you over and says, okay. And he nods to the bartender to get her attention. And you see Drusilla has just kind of been like tending the bar. She is very constantly vigilant. You can see her always like monitoring, because sometimes things get rowdy at bars, and so she catches the hand. She reaches underneath the bar and gets like a platter, I guess, or like a serving dish, whatnot. And she comes around to you guys, and she puts down a shot glass in front of each of you. So Cassandra, Roland, Rita, and Tarvik. And she says in a very loud voice, "We have a birthday!" And then starts banging the table 3 times.
Oh no.
And you can see everyone just kind of looks over at the noise. You see Sir Tamias actually stand up at the...
Tamias, it's your birthday and you wanted to bring us to your party! Oh my god!
Unfortunately, no. And he stands here. You see actually everyone kind of shift their chairs and look towards your table. Everything goes a bit quiet. You see this person move to the door, and this person also move to the door. And Drusilla looks towards you guys and says, "It's all of your birthdays! Right? Free shots on the house."
Drusilla?
And she takes the shots and pours, looking at each of you as she pours. She gets around to finishing Tarvik's pour and looks towards you guys. "So, for birthdays, you all take a shot, and we keep going until you can't anymore. So, please." And you sense the vibe has changed. She has like her usual whatever demeanor, but everyone in the room has gone quiet and they are paying attention to you. And you guys very noticeably noticed the people move towards the door.
Do I see any Thieves Guild? Like, is there anything that I would have experienced previously at other Thieves Guilds related to this, or is this unique to this one?
I would say the situation is unique to you, but you know from Thieves Guilds that when everyone's paying attention, something's going down.
Okay.
So everyone's paying attention at this point, which means you are in a situation where something is going down.
On the wrong end of that. Alright, cool.
Right, on the wrong end of it. You've seen it from the other end. Rita, you cast Detect Magic. You detect the magic equipment, of course, of everyone around you. How far is Detect Magic?
30 feet.
Okay.
So I can do a.
Is the liquor magical?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at.
Give me a second. I want to measure also. Okay, so the only magical... Perfect. Is that the 30? Thank you. So the only magical thing that you will notice is your weapons.
Well, 6 seconds later, I have another spell I want to cast.
I'll sleight of hand, take a shot, and say, Drusilla, maybe there's a business opportunity here.
Go ahead and roll your sleight of hand against her perception. Yeah, she rolled low. You easily just kind of like pour it down your shirt so that there's no evidence of a splash behind you, but you clearly did not drink it. And she looks towards you in response and says, I think I got good business here.
Perhaps you didn't have something needs doing.
Rita, did you say you wanted to do something?
Yeah, I'm going to pull out a copper and cast Detect Thoughts. And
Cool.
I'm going to start by
Targeted towards
focusing
her.
on. I'm going to start by focus. Well, yeah, actually, I'm going to start by focusing on Tamias, and then I'll focus on her next, just for surface thoughts.
Surface thoughts. Okay.
Yeah.
For surface thoughts of Tamias, he's thinking, oh, hopefully they go easy. Thinking about, so directed towards you guys, like, hope you guys go easy.
Go easy on the drinking, or go easy on the? I guess I don't know.
On the kidnapping.
Goes easy.
I love this. Come on, you two, drink. It would be rude
Drusilla
to.
has her hand
I'm
on
waiting. I'm waiting for.
the pouring glass.
I'm waiting for the response.
Looks towards you guys. Wait, what response?
No. That's what Tarvik says. I'm waiting for the response.
Oh, okay. Wait, what response? Wait, sorry. Are you guys waiting on me?
Just in general. Just in general,
Just in
waiting
general.
for the response.
Oh, okay.
That is
Sorry,
what
I thought
Tarvik
someone else
says.
said something.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll look over at
Drusilla
Rita.
is
I'll look
also
over at.
silent and waiting.
Okay.
She has her eyebrows arched up expectantly, like expecting you guys to take a drink.
I raise my eyebrow at you, like, come on, take a drink.
Rita is not going to drink until she can focus on her and
Gotcha.
get her surface
Drusilla
thoughts.
refills your shot, Cassandra, and expectantly looks at you guys.
Are we
Cheers.
in danger?
I tap.
I don't know. Are you?
Can I get her surface thoughts?
Yeah. Let's start with that.
Hold on, Rita. Tarvik and Roland, what are you doing? Tarvik is waiting. I think I heard. Roland, what are you doing?
I mean, if Cassandra's trying to clink, I'll like clink with her, but I don't want to drink this.
I'll clink too hard to spill yours, and then slide a hand mine.
Okay, do another sleight of hand. Ooh, I'm not even gonna roll. I don't think she can beat it. You soak your shirt again.
It's hot in here.
She does a refill, and Rita, you focus your thoughts on Drusilla, and she is just waiting. What she's thinking is, they seem to be putting up a little fight. I can take it.
I'm gonna ask her. You know, it's an interesting little ritual here. It's not gonna put you out to celebrate all of our birthdays today, is it?
You see the door open, and you see this guy walk out from behind. He seems to be covered in grease and kind of grime. You can actually smell fat, as if he was like near a fryer, as he just kind of comes over here, appearing to be a cook, and sitting over here looking towards you guys with a knife in his hand. He's twirling it. Rita, what was your question to Drusilla?
I was asking Drusilla, like, basically, are you sure you want to celebrate all of our birthdays today? That's going to be a lot of shots. Can the tavern, take that monetary hit?
Oh, you don't worry, honey. And she pours everyone again and expectantly looks. You can see people shifting this way. They're making their way.
All right. I'll get up. At this point, I'll be like, all right, everyone do their plans. Everyone happy with the plans they did so far.
I'm doing great. And I'm just like fake slurring my speech.
Right. I look around. Is everyone satisfied with whatever plans they did before I say anything?
Well, I mean, I could delve deeper.
Are you doing that?
Delve
You got
deeper,
time.
folks.
Yeah,
Drink up, bottoms up.
I'm gonna go ahead and probe Drusilla's mind. Probe deeper.
All right. Can you put that
So
in?
it's a wisdom save, yeah.
What you get?
It is I have to find. Oh my gosh,
Ooh,
what is going on here? Sorry, this is taking way too long. Oh, I already have it up. Oh my gosh. There we go. And it's slow, and detect thoughts goes here.
The long one.
Thank you.
Yep. So it's emotional state, something that looms large in its mind, and it's reasoning.
Okay.
If it fails, she whiz save.
She failed. So her emotional state is very calm. She's just waiting. You can tell this is like not her first day of the rodeo. She's very calm. And she seems patient. Something that looms large in her mind is, I wonder what the boss is going to do to them. And the reasoning, I guess, kind of goes hand in hand with maybe what's looming is, God, they're taking so long. Like, she's just waiting for you guys to keep drinking. What else? I don't know. She's
Okay.
She's just waiting, and she has that problem of wondering what the boss is going to do to you.
I just look over at Tarvik, and I shrug as though to say, "Go ahead."
All right. I'll look over to Tamias and be like, any plan you want to try, or are you just gonna just be here? I'll start picking up my shot glass like I'm gonna drink it.
I'm just here.
Great. Harvick will quickly down his shot, and if he can you reach over and grab the bottle that she's getting and be like, "Don't worry, I'll help you out." And start making his way.
Well, hold on. Let's resolve some things. So
Okay.
take your shot and give me a con save.
Okay. I'll use my inspiration on this so I can get advantage.
Cool.
15.
That was necessary.
That was necessary.
So you feel poisoned, and roll me a 1d6.
No. That's
Oh,
my DC.
okay, that's fine. You'll also see me immediately cast Lesser Restoration on myself to remove the poison.
We're gonna have to pause on that within terms of what's feasible with timing here. So, just
Okay.
roll the d6. I know you're gunning to try and get out, but
Yeah. No, not get out.
No, get out of the
next
situation.
part was going to be interesting.
Get out of the situation.
2.
All right, so you will be poisoned for 2 hours. as you down the shot, and she seems to be pleased with that. As you reach for the bottle, can you make me a dexterity roll? Just a straight dex.
Just straight dex?
Yeah, give me a sec too.
Natural 20.
Wow.
Ooh, very good. I will roll for her though. Give me a second. Dex. Ah, very good. Okay, so as you reach for the bottle, you are able to grab it. Go ahead and make me a not strength, athletics check.
Athletics? Okay.
Yes.
This is I want to be clear. This is way more for show than it is like Tarvik wants the bottle.
Okay.
But yeah, it's more for what's gonna happen next, and it just makes it more dramatic.
Okay.
But I will athletics. I would not have advantage, so that was only a 5.
Yeah, she got a natural 20. So as you go for show, reach for the bottle, it does not move from her hands.
Okay.
It is planted firm.
Tarvik will just start walking over this way then.
As you try, hold on, go back. As you try and walk, go ahead and make me a acrobatics check, please.
Okay. Acrobatics specifically?
Acrobatics.
Yep.
Specifically.
15.
Okay, give me a second. Where did my sheet go? Hold on. I think I exited out of my sheet. Ooh, yeah, just one above. She got a 16. So as you go over, she knocks her foot out very quickly, and you fall over and you lose your balance. Go ahead and make a dex save as you try and catch yourself.
Okay. Oh, I do not.
You fall straight flat onto the ground on your face. And she will actually go ahead and put her foot, which you can see is booted. And you actually see, I would say, Roland, you're very close. So you see a flash of silver on her leg. It seems to be strapped. Some type of weapon seems to be strapped on her foot as she puts a boot on top of Tarvik's back. Without looking at Tarvik, looks towards you guys and says, "Any funny moves, and we won't be having a party." Drink.
Can I do something? Can I do something real quick? Before we get too much farther.
I'm gonna ask,
or actually,
Cassandra, Roland, and Rita to tell me what they are doing in this moment before we get to you, Tarvik.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
Okay, Roland's waiting. Cassandra.
Surely there's an arrangement we can make here. It's our birthday after all.
It's party time! Rita jumps up on the
Yeah.
table, pulls out pick, and swings it at Demise.
Okay, I want
As
everyone to
Demise-
roll initiative for me, please.
Yeah.
All right.
you
Oh,
wanna
you
pull
didn't have the
the
turn tracker
tracker?
up.
Oh, shoot. Thank you.
There we go.
Oh,
Did
nice.
I catch everyone? 19.
Ooh, we
Okay,
tied.
good. 19.
Why are we tied?
You have the same
Mhm.
decks?
Me too.
Yeah, same decks and everything.
Uh-oh, rollies.
Rolly, rolly.
You know,
It's just a
I'm
20.
gonna say, yeah. I was gonna say, if you want to do rollies, we can. I'm also still poisoned, I think, so you can definitely go first.
I just do
there we go.
rollies. Rollies is a
Do
fun
whatever you
precedent,
want.
I think.
Rollies for fun, then.
Do whatever.
All right. I guess I'm going first.
Sorry, I'm trying to clean up this tracker. I think something happened here before. I have like doubles.
You
of
probably
guys.
see more than we do. Yeah.
Yeah, I have doubles. So just give me a second. I have to clean this up and
No
make
worries.
sure I got you guys correctly. Okay.
I'll be right
Target
back. I'm
is
gonna grab a drink real quick.
19 point. Okay. So move that one. Roland is also 19. Move that one. Cassandra is 12. Move that one. And Rita is 6. So remove that one. Then I have Drusilla. Two. 16. And I have. Okay, I have. No, that's not. Rogues. Okay, I don't have them, so we'll do this. And
I'm back.
sorry, I am still cleaning this up.
No, perfectly fine. That
There's
happened to
gonna
me a
be-
few times in our game too.
There's gonna be
Another game.
quite a few people in this lineup. I apologize.
Mhm.
Oh, that's not correct. I will have to manually put her in. I think you guys know who she is. But we will do this just in case. Oh, sorry.
I just zoomed in on Drusilla's tattoo. It's so good.
Ooh. 20, 21, 22. Okay. Okay, let me make sure I have everyone here. Okay. Let's go with resolving Rita though. Rita, you got up, and what do you do?
I mean, I jump up on the table. I'm reaching for my for pick, getting ready to swing it. I think everyone here knows we're about to be in a fight. I don't think I have a surprise round or anything, but I think I do get on the table.
Okay, you get on the table and you ready to make your next hit. Definitely a surefire hit, for sure. Let's see. She hears the yell drink, so she's not gonna do anything other than do that. Roll it. You see Rita get up on the table and ready her swing. What do you do? As I
Do you want to switch me and Tarvik? Switch me and Tarvik in the order.
Oh yes, that's right.
Oh, that's right.
There. Wait. No.
Oh, there we
Yeah,
go.
that's right.
That's right? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do, Tarvik? You see Rita jump up.
Oh, yeah. Tarvik's gonna say, I had a whole speech plan, but fuck it. I guess everyone's gonna die. I'm gonna cast Destructive Wave. So can everyone? I'll post the language. Can everyone within 30 feet of me, minus I can control it. So minus friendly party members, including our little guard friend, make me a dexterity saving throw. Or no, excuse me, Constitution saving throw.
Too many rolls. Yes.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Okay, let's see this.
And you know what? Just for funsy, because I feel like Tarvik would, we're gonna channel Divinity to maximize the thunder damage on it as well.
Nice. Very nice.
Does
I don't
this
know
only
if I don't know
affect
what the
creatures,
hit
or
points
does it
are of
destroy
these
like the
guys.
whole tavern too?
16 for 1.
Oh yeah. No, this is not like a. This is not. The speech was like going to be the idea of like, you know, you could save the tavern if you just let us go. So the tavern is not going to survive this, nor are the people.
Things will happen to the tavern. Okay, 16 for 1. Can you tell me what happens?
The 16 is my spell DC. I will roll the damage. Here, give me a second. So the thunder is actually maximized, which is unfortunate because I rolled better. So on a success, which is the 16, they do not fall prone, but they do take half the damage. So they take 15 thunder damage, and it would be 8 radiant damage.
So 23 total.
Yeah, 23 total damage.
Okay, for half.
Right. And that's.
Okay, hold on. I only did one, so I just want to make sure I do this one by one because I'm gonna forget to mark things if I don't. So one was a success. Let's roll Frank. Let me see. Con. For Frank.
Yep, con.
Okay, Frank is also a save with a 19. So it's going to be how much again? 23.
23. Split between thunder and radiant.
Okay. And let's just go with big characters right now. Okay, Drusilla, we'll do another con save for Drusilla. She's a fail, 6. So what's the full damage?
Okay, so the full damage would be 30. It would be maximized thunder damage. So it's actually 47 damage in total. Okay. And she is knocked prone. Okay. So she was on top of me, keeping me down, and now she is now prone. Yep.
Let's see, let me get her a fallen icon. What's a good fallen? Yeah, we'll do this. She's, oh, no, this is that one. She's down. Her back hurts.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, and we need Timaeus.
Oh no, Timaeus is immune to it. I can select with Destructive Wave. I can select.
Oh, you said everyone else. Okay.
Yeah, I said everyone dies. What I meant was party members are all safe. Everyone who is not a party member or Timaeus is dead, or maybe not dead.
Well, effectively.
With a lot of radiant and thunder damage.
Will soon be dead. I foresee them to soon be dead. Second, let's roll. Oh, actually 17. So
no, that makes it 23.
So what is that? 23. Okay, you see basically everyone fall to their knees, very, very badly hurt. Like these guys. These guys are basically at death's door. Everyone is basically on their knees. They're kind of holding their chests with the force of the impact. And I'm assuming the very loud noise. You can see some of them are covering their ears, as if there was like a huge noise.
I would imagine that like the windows are shattered, probably just from the impact. Like the door here might have flung open. Like tables and chairs probably flew up into the air a little bit.
Nice. Yes, absolutely. Everything happened. You can see he has like a knee to the ground, but is kind of bracing himself on the table over here. And obviously we know that Drusilla fell over. So with that one move, you see like basically all the grunts are on this door. Roland, you see this happen. You see this loud boom, and you know the glass
fireball.
Shatters. The glass shatters. Everyone's on their knees essentially. What do you do?
I'm going to give them one turn to save themselves. I'm going to cast Mage Armor, and I'm going to get up on the table next to Rita, and if this guy wants to take a swing at me, he can, because I can't disengage. I am going to get up here.
I think he's too focused to trying to catch his breath. I'll say he doesn't try and attack.
And then, yeah, so casting Mage Armor, and then I'm going to say to the room, in 6 seconds, I am going to cast a fireball in the middle of this room, and you all are going to die. Very loudly. That is my turn.
Make an intimidation check for me.
Intimidation. 4. Poor guy's gonna die from the lack of my ability to intimidate. Can I use inspiration on it and to reroll it?
I was about to say, could I, like, with the thunder, like, the fact that I badly injured half of the room be enough of an intimidation to give him advantage?
Go for it. Yes, absolutely. No inspiration needed to roll. Go ahead and roll just one more time to see. A little bit better.
13.
I feel like the people can't quite hear your intimidating threat as they are still reeling from the noise of the impact of the thunder.
Hopefully Drusilla and Sir Timaeus could hear at very least.
Okay. Drusilla will use half her movement to get up and what she is going to do is she is going to go ahead and try to shove this liquid down target's throat. So she's
He's still poisoned. So yeah.
Yep. So she is going to. She's just gonna try and strength it. So go ahead and make me an opposing athletics check to see how strong you can keep your mouth clenched shut. With disadvantage, I believe, if you're poisoned.
Yes.
And she's
correct.
going to literally try and pry open your mouth and tilt your head up as she does it to get this liquid down your throat.
Okay.
Let's see.
This may not matter yet, but it might matter in a little bit. Does this count as an attack?
No, I would not.
Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure of.
This is a 23.
Oh. Yeah, no, I would have saved if I wasn't poisoned, but no.
Yeah. So she is able to get this liquid down your throat, and let me read it. Can you make me a con save?
Yes. I don't know if I have this. Do I have disadvantage on saving throws as well? I can't remember for poisoned.
For this poison, yes. This is particular.
Okay.
For regular poison, you know not.
Okay. That's a natural 1. That's not going to do it.
Okay. Can you make me another con save?
Another con save.
Yes,
Okay.
another one.
5.
Okay, and then can you roll me a d8?
D8.
Yes.
8.
Ooh. Okay.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
You fall into a state of unconsciousness on the ground.
Oh.
You're not dead. You're not dead by any means. You are still poisoned.
Am I at 1 hit point?
No, you are at regular hit points.
Okay.
You're just like knocked out. You're just not here. Like lights are out for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's the wrong signal to make for that. Yeah, that will not do it. We'll just use this one for right now.
And then Drusilla will, let's see. I feel like she has another bonus action or something. Okay, yeah, she'll just she'll stay where she's at, and she'll just say to you guys as she looks towards you after shoving the drink down Tarvik's throat. She'll just look towards you and say, "You're making this more difficult than it needs to be," as she kind of just readies herself. Cassandra.
Gosh. I think, I think I will just take a step back, and just say, I think we're all just a little confused here. Maybe if you could tell us what's going on, we'll be happy to help. Whatever this is.
Make a persuasion check for me at disadvantage, because there has been some serious damage dealt by Tarvik.
Yeah. Alright. Yep.
They see you back up, not do anything, and kind of put out that plea for peace. As the people start coughing on the ground. You see a lot of blood just spattered to the ground from like everyone who was hit. And you see this guy like who's next to Tarvik just tries to go on top of him to grapple him down. Same with this one. They're not truly aware that he's even not in the picture now. They just seem to immediately try and subdue the creator of such massive pain.
Yeah.
These guys over here will immediately try to go to Rita and Roland. They will try to grapple, so go ahead and make a contested athletics versus acrobatics. You guys acro, they will do athletics. 2 rolls. One is an 8, one is a 14. The first one 8, Roland, you beat it. Rita, you beat a 14. Ooh, natural 20. What's your little flair that you try to get out of this grapple?
As he is walking up to me, I kick him in the face.
Nice.
Because I'm up on the
There's
floor.
even more blood that gushes out of this guy's mouth. He's like, there's like blood in his eyes from the kick, like it splattered back up between his eyes, and like he can't see. He like hits his knee on the bench, and he's just kind of here. He's like, his hands are out. He's trying to feel for the area, but he did not get you. This guy also stumbled on the seat and was not able to grab you, Roland. These guys think Tarvik's a huge fat, so they're just going for Tarvik.
He is.
Yeah, I was about to say that had to be a big spell, but I'll tell you this: Roland's fireballs are coming, and that's going to do a lot more damage.
You can see these guys will just get up into range. This guy's going to come up towards you, actually, and try and grapple you, Cassandra. This one's not going to make it. This one's just going to be here.
Can I?
Yes, it will be a contested.
I'm sorry, not disadvantage. 26.
Okay, give me a second. They're just coughing with blood. Everything. Oh, this guy might be good. Okay. Roland, can you also make me another acrobatics check? Let me just do Cassandra. Cassandra, 8. And then Roland. Ooh, natural 20, Roland. So up to a 22. I think you are grappled.
Okay.
So if you can do a token. One guy has you, one guy does not. They're like piled up. I'm just gonna see that. Okay, and then let's move these guys. You're gonna get close. These guys are gonna back up here to reinforce the door right there. Okay, did I get all the cards? Okay, Frank will move up and say, he'll go to the lady swinging, decently sized weapon, and will butcher knives. 9 misses. And yeah, he's dual wielding, so he has the other. Okay. So that's a natural 20, but it's not that much. 7 plus 2, 9 piercing.
Neat.
So you can see he seems big and slow, but his hand movements are very quick. It's like all in the wrist. He just does like 2 little swipes. Or he does 1 swipe and he misses, and then he does a second one and it seems to cut. Drusilla.
Didn't Drusilla already go?
Yeah, she went before me.
She poisoned down my throat. She's
on
like
there.
right.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Okay,
she's
this
on there
must be
twice.
extra. Wait, where's Drusilla? Oh, okay. Yes, this is an extra. Rita.
Okay. Rita was getting ready to swing at Drusilla, but just as she is, and the skylight comes up, she changes her mind. I'm going to activate Mantle of Majesty, and this sort of changes Rita's appearance. Her horns elongate, curling backwards and forwards again, turning to a dark obsidian, sort of shiny color, as her eyes turn into their compound pitch version, and even her skin that she has. Her arms coming out from her breastplate, even they turn to shadows, and these little sort of wisps of shadows coagulate together onto her back and flick back and forth as just the image of dragonfly wings appears on her. And this is a bonus action. I cast command on Drusilla, and I command her to chug.
To what?
Ooh, chug.
Oh,
Chug.
Nice. What save is this?
It's a wisdom save, DC 16.
Wisdom save. I will take a picture because she got exactly 16. I feel like this is very. I really
That would have been
appreciate
cool.
it.
It's okay, I can do it again next turn.
Do it again.
I can
Unless
do it
you got
again.
dead by a fireball.
I can do it again for 10 turns.
Nice.
Wait, do it a second time?
Sorry?
On the next turn.
Yeah,
I can do it again on my next turn. I can do it forever. Anyway, I'm going to... that was my bonus action. Action, I'm going to cast Booming Blade and smack the guy with the knife.
Nice.
Actually, I'm gonna smack her.
Nice.
She's probably still the bigger threat. Yeah, I'm just gonna... You saved! How dare you! You insult me! Okay, so... Let me take my box. I should have been more prepared for this, right? So, Booming Blade, that's all I've got. So...
Do I have to do anything for Booming Blade?
Does a 12 hit?
Let me check. No. Close, but no.
Oh wow. Great turn, Rita. That's it. I'm done.
You can see as you try and strike out. Well, what is Booming Blade? Explain how Booming Blade.
Booming Blade is I make a weapon attack, and
Okay, so I
yeah.
imagine she blocks it with actually the canister that she's holding up, and she kind of knocks it out so that it doesn't hit her. She kind of invades. Oh, I like the token. So pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, I will do that. There's a bunch of commotion and some yelling for peace. You see come through the door a familiar face. And she'll stop here and assess the situation as she looks around with a ready. She
was so sweet.
has a blade out.
Oh no. She also lied to our faces. I remember that.
She has a what?
She lied to our faces about something.
She yells out to Drusilla, and she says, "Oh, they're putting up a fight." You hear Drusilla just go, "Huh," and let's see. She will. see, will she continue to come in? Or... Yeah, she'll continue to come in. She'll get in the fill here. She'll get in up here. I'm gonna put her slightly behind these guys so that I can see, but she's gonna be up towards you, Roland. Tarvik, unfortunately you are out cold at the moment. This is a special poison that I'll tell you guys later about, but right now the poison has knocked Tarvik down, and you see that Tarvik usually kind of starts moving around at this point in time, but Tarvik is down on the ground with like 6 people on top of him. Roland, you see this lady come up to you as she's ready, as well as one of the guys is holding on to you. If you'd like to try and break out, you can use your action to do another contested roll, or if you'd like to do something else.
No, I can still cast spells. I've been grappled.
Nice.
I'm just going to... Oh god, I don't want to kill all of them. I feel so bad. I'm gonna look at her and say, give me a reason not to burn this place to the ground. And if she say anything in like within my turn to respond
to Drusilla or to the lady who came up?
No, to the new lady who I think I kind of recognize. Right? I recognize her.
Yeah, I think you guys recognize her. You should recognize her from Parabor.
Yes, she came to Ilaria's house.
Let me increase her token for a sec so you guys can kind of see, maybe. Do you guys remember her?
Don't remember where from. I kind of remember her. Was she Ilaria's student?
She claimed to be. Yeah, she claimed to be, but she wasn't on the list.
Oh, but she wasn't on the register.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Never.
Yeah, so that was her.
And Zeke also whispered her name while sleeping.
Zeke did whisper her name. Yes, that is correct.
Oh, shit.
He was having some saucy dreams about her.
Yeah.
I feel bad, but I also feel like...
you say that...
so she came up to me, but she didn't attack me? She didn't attack me when she came up?
She seems poised to attack, though. It just seems like she didn't make it in her turn. What did you say to her again? Yeah. Give me a reason not to burn this place.
I asked, give me a reason not to burn this place down.
She'll say, then it'll be your life if you burn it. That's it.
Do it! Do it!
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, no, they feel grappling us and attacking us, and Tarvik's covered in people after. Yeah, this is not okay. I am.
You even told them that you were going to, and they chose not to hear you.
Yeah.
Every opportunity.
Warning shot.
Okay. Broadcasting to others, starting here. The only people it misses is Sir Bias and the one dude by the
door.
By front door. Yeah.
Wow.
Just on the side of the door.
So many more rolls. All right. Give me a second.
Yep, and then you all automatically succeed. Let's see, fireball.
So we take half.
Let's roll the grunts. That's a 10.
No,
you
take
half?
none.
Okay.
Oh, good.
You take none.
Yeah.
The grunts fail, and they are all burned to a crisp. You all smell bodies. There's lots of dead bodies here. Okay, so the grunts have rolled. That leaves Frank. Dex. Let's see. Oh, Frank is a 19, so I think he takes half.
Oh.
But you see, Frank is also fried.
If he's a rogue, if he has evasion, I don't know how high it is.
Oh wait, when does the evasion take place though? No,
6.
He doesn't.
Level 6.
Wait, 6? I don't see that on.
Rogue level 6 gets, I think, evasion. I think you get half damage though from something else. Uncanny dodge. If he wants to do a canny dodge.
Yeah.
That's at 5th. So maybe evasion's higher level than that. I was thinking. I know I don't have it yet. But he can
it is
uncanny
uncanny
dodge.
dodge. I don't see evasion.
Yeah.
But I see. Okay, I see uncanny dodge here.
So you can take half of. I think.
Okay, so half.
Yeah, half. It would be half of half.
Yeah.
So a quarter. So 20. Yeah. A quarter of 23 is like 6.
5 or 6.
Oh, okay. He is barely up. You can see he's crispy as there's some embers burning on his, and he's coughing the charcoal out. Okay. And then, so we have Frank. We have Drusilla.
Invasion 7th level.
Drusilla. So, Dex. Ooh, she got a 25, so she saves. And she looks pretty okay. She does like this weird bend move where she like bends her back and the fireball just kind of whoosh is over her.
Matrix.
Matrix style. Oh, her. Okay. She has to do Dex. Oh, she's a fail, so she takes full damage. And you can see she's a little crispy. She is looking rough. She looks tired and burnt. Did I miss anyone? Frank, her, Drusilla, the grunt. Who did you sculpt out? Just
I only sculpted out my allies, but Sir Timaeus was out of the range. Also, did he have a turn? I was debating what he was going to base about to get him based on what he did, and he never really took a turn.
Timaeus. Oh, thank you guys. Alright, let me add him in.
We can back up and pretend it didn't happen if he can neutralize the situation. I'm really feeling bad about this.
Let me roll.
Well, no, don't feel like that. We need to burn the silly. This is natural selection, Roland. They saw a giant explosion and they were like, "Oh, that guy's down. We'll dogpile on top of him. That's probably a good idea."
Oh yeah, you found out this group is powerful enough to do that much damage, and they didn't fucking leave the building.
Yeah, they're not smart enough to live. I don't. That's a mean thing to say, but.
Hey,
and now they don't have to.
Or they're just dumb.
and now they have crispy arms.
Now they're crispy.
Now they're crispy.
Super crispy. Okay, let's say, I don't want to go back all the way. Where were we in terms of initiative? Where were you?
It was Roland.
Okay, so we'll say in the previous round, Sir Timaeus. He's actually trying to persuade everyone to stop. He's gonna roll persuasion. He's gonna say, "Everyone, stop!" To try and get everyone to stop. Oh my god, natural one. Okay, no one can hear him.
So good.
Too much chaos.
Too much chaos. Okay.
Yes.
You notice he visibly tried to get everyone to stop. He's talking to both people. He's talking to the grunts and everyone and you guys. He's just trying to get everyone to stop. Go ahead.
That was my turn. That's all I get to do. Am I still grappled, or is Crispy has let go of me?
Oh yeah, he's totally. You have a crispy arm hanging off of you.
Shake
You
it
can
off.
very easily shake him off. You can see his arm actually as you shake him off. The arm separates from the torso as it's like so badly crisped up that it just totally falls apart. Drusilla will ignore Timaeus' plea and will now go for Rita to try and shove the remaining liquid down Rita's throat. So Rita, can you make me a athletics check as she tries to force your mouth open?
Can I acrobatics to just dodge away?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. And I will spend my I don't have inspiration, so I'm just gonna roll.
Just try.
Yep. Ooh, bad roll.
No, you're good. Actually, she rolled very bad. She rolled terrible. So she tries to reach for you, and you can tell she's still a little, I guess. No, well, she does the other one. So she's discombobulated, we'll say, with all of the stuff going on. She steps on someone's body, and it missteps. Throws her off her balance, and she can't quite grasp you as you just twirl away from her outreached hand. So she'll stay where she is because she did that, and so we go to Cassandra.
Oh boy. All right. So I'm gonna try. Who do I have up? Just the main characters.
Yeah, just the tokens.
Yeah.
Yep. Everyone else is
Okay.
a burnt crisp.
Okay.
You see, this is a picture of gore, guys. There is blood. There is tables on the floor. There's windows shattered. There's fire embers starting to catch on the surrounding area.
Mm-hmm.
The spell ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Oh yeah, the woods get on fire. Absolutely. The tables, yeah. Chairs.
The whole tower.
Yeah, tables
Absolutely.
building.
Just wait till it gets to the alcohol. This place is gonna blow up.
Alright, I'm gonna say to Gek, you have a lot of explaining to do. I'm gonna try and backhand my short swords so they're not lethal.
Mm-hmm.
And I have extra attack now, so I can do 2 main and 1 off.
Ooh, absolutely. Yes.
And I get sneakies, because Roland's there. So that's 13 or 23 to her, or 21. Sorry, to her.
Nice. I know you said you're gonna do your backhand, but this does take her out, so add some additional flavor.
Okay. Yeah, I approach her. You have a lot of explaining to, and I'm just gonna conk her right on the temple, and then step over her and go to the cook and try and hit him. I got a 26 on my second
Ooh,
attack.
absolutely.
I'm gonna also try and go for non-lethal here, but I only get 1 sneak around, so damage there. Okay, so just 10 to him.
Yep, that will also take him down. What's your flare for this?
And then I'll be like, and you need a clean shirt, and I'm gonna conk him on the head, and step over him, and I have an offhand, so I'm gonna try and offhand Drusilla here.
So bowling. The pins
Yeah.
down one by one.
22 on
Yes,
Drusilla.
that hits.
Okay, so offhand, just 6 for her.
So you pierce into her, and you can see she grimaces a bit, and there is a lot of blood flowing, but she's still up. She's not looking good though. She's still hanging on.
And I'll just say surrender.
Mm-hmm. Sir Tomias is actually going to come in, and actually the one grunt is alive. Okay, so he'll come in between. Oh my God, Cassandra, where are you? Are you behind Frank?
I'm climbing bodies.
Okay. let me see if I can move Frank layer behind
Yeah, no
so
worries.
I can see you. Yeah, okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
So he's gonna try and come in between you guys, and he's outstretching his hands towards you and Drusilla as she's still kind of up, and she's glaring at both you and Rita, who are kind of both in her targets. And he is going to say, "My God, this is going to be a nightmare. Stop!" As he tries to again persuade you guys. Oh my God.
She started it.
It started. 100%.
So he rolled a 10. I don't think it's persuading Drusilla nor you guys. The one guy is going to leave and start running out this door.
Nice.
That's what you're supposed to do last.
Let's see. Frank is down. So Rita.
Command on Drusilla to chug.
Nice. Hold on, Drusilla. What was this? A con? No.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. 11. This time she does choke.
Okay.
So so
All right.
she's like glaring at you as her arm inadvertently goes up as she
On
starts
her,
drinking.
it's on her turn that she uses her entire action
Oh, okay.
to
sorry.
do the
Preemptive.
thing that I told her.
That's what she will do.
So that was my bonus action.
Nice.
So I'm gonna turn and look at Tamias, and I'm gonna move my detect thoughts to him with my action because I'm still concentrating.
Yeah,
on that.
absolutely.
And I'm gonna delve deeper on my next turn, probably. But I
surface
get back
thoughts
to his
right-
surface thoughts
Yeah,
now.
surface thoughts right now. He's like panicked. He's like, "Oh my god, this place is gonna burn down. Like, there's so many people." Like, he's truly in awe of the situation.
I'm just gonna ask him, why are we here?
He's like, "Oh my god, stop!" And he's like still in stop mode. He seems very
Okay.
concerned.
Yeah.
Well, she's out. Tarvik's out. Rolling.
So the only one conscious is Sir Tamias, right?
And Drusilla,
Who's
technically.
Drusilla.
Oh.
Yeah, for now.
Oh, Drusilla too.
Soon will be chugging. We don't know.
I'm gonna look at the two of them, and I'm just going to say, I can cast Fireball 4 more times.
Nice. Go ahead and roll intimidation again.
I imagine Roland's hair being a little extra frazzly.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll with advantage because everyone's dead basically. Oh.
Aw.
13
Let's
still.
have a 13. Drusilla, her arm inadvertently moving towards her face, she is glaring and she drinks the liquid, so she makes a con save. And she fails her save, so 1d6. 6. Okay. So she is now poisoned. So I'm gonna put a little thing here. She's now poisoned. We'll do this, a vial. And you can see she's like, she looks, her eyes like are a little glazed, and she's holding herself up a little haphazardly, but she's still up. Cassandra.
I'm gonna try and reach through the bodies to lay a hand to Tarvik. I can spend 5 points to remove poison.
Nice. Yes.
And then hopefully that brings him back up. If not, I tried.
You pump in 5 points and you feel Tarvik, like Tarvik's eyes flutter open. Tarvik, you are no longer out of the game. You have been revived by Cassandra.
Woo!
And I'll
You
feel like
see a bunch of dead bodies on you that are burned.
this place is burning down.
Body. Yeah.
I think Tarvik, as he wakes up, would just say like, "Wait, no. Roland did warn them." As he like probably begins shifting. It's not his turn quite yet, but like he's just gonna start shifting over the pitch.
Yeah. And I guess bonus action. What can I do? I'm going to. That's an action. Okay. All right. I can use an object as a bonus action. Can I try and like push the drink further into her? Like, can I try and
Make an athletics check. To see like how far you can shove it down.
Yeah. Nice, that's 6.
That's fine. You just like tip it a little bit more, and it like goes
Yeah.
further.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Let me roll. Yeah. you see it gets like shoved further back, and then you see immediately her body goes limp, and then she like falls on top of Tarvik again.
Nice.
Tarvik, you feel like this thud of another body on top of you. You feel very a plump chest upon you. Like soft pillows. It was not a hard fall. They were
I know.
gentle.
It had airbags.
Yes.
They saved the tavern.
Quite gentle. Okay, so Cassandra, you do that. Timaeus goes, oh my fucking god. Get the fire out! As he like looks towards Roland. It's burning everything!
I'll start casting prestidigitation. I can snuff out a small campfire.
It's not gonna do anything.
Cassandra will go outside, look for like a water, like with her super speed. Try and look for like where the horses drink water. Try and get like water from that.
You like try to get like buckets. Sorry, we're out of initiative. Let me take.
Okay, Can I probe deeper on Timaeus?
Oh,
Please.
that's right. Yeah. Well, actually, so let's stay in initiative then, just in case.
Okay.
So we'll go. Rita. Okay, so you probe deeper. What is it? For
It's a wisdom save.
Wisdom?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's a fail. Okay, can you put it up again? Or it's just
Yeah. So I gain insight into its reasoning, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind, and I am pressing the button now.
Thank you. Okay. Emotional state, distraught.
Okay.
Extremely distraught.
Is he like looking over
he's looking
Drusilla?
at dead bodies. He's
Okay.
looking at Drusilla. He's looking at Frank. He's looking at the female. He's looking at you guys. And he's looking at the bar in general, like the shattered windows, everything's catching on fire. He's distraught. The reason is because he's like looking at everything and he's like, oh my god, this is like a disaster. Disaster, what's it called? Zone. It's a disaster zone. Like something, there's gonna be a huge hoopla over this. This is like a very big deal for the city, especially now. And he's extremely worried about how this is going to go down. He's worried about his involvement. He's worried about like Shield and the bar, the what's it called? The Thieves Guild. He's like worried about the Thieves Guild. He's worried about the politics. He's worried about his safety. He's worried about your safety. He's worried about their safety.
Is he, like the Thieves Guild, is he worried about preserving and protecting the Thieves Guild, or like retaliation?
Both.
Okay.
He is, in general, he like everything is racing through his mind. He's like going down like what the potential scenarios are going to be, and they all look very bad to him. And he knows that he is very much involved in this, and he's trying to figure out how he can try to explain this to the higher ups and try to save everyone, because in his mind he's like, this is bad, this is very bad.
Okay, I need him to make another wisdom saving throw, please.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm going to command him to extinguish.
He's already doing that.
14.
I don't think he did. He was just yelling at us.
Yeah, he was telling you guys to fix the problem.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah, help, help, sir.
Okay, he fails. He has to use his action next turn to extinguish. Rita sort of like claps her hands together, having done her part.
Nice.
Do my work for me. He will
a
do
great
his
queen.
best. Yeah, he will do his best to try and extinguish. He will like try. He'll take off his garments to try and like suffocate, and if there's water, he'll try and use the water. I'm gonna say this is.
On my next turn, I cast Bat Thaumaturgy and turn the fire purple.
Oh, interesting.
Pretty.
I have a.
The fire might not be here next turn. I have a way. It's
Oh.
not very good. I technically have 2
Interesting.
ways, but we'll get. If you want to take a break, this might be the time to do it before we get out the fire.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I also
sorry,
have
guys.
a way. If
No. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if that was what you were leading up to or not.
Oh no! I missed it. I missed my alarm. Sorry. I normally
no.
have an alarm for you guys. Okay.
Maybe. Do you want to do? Do you want to finish the fire first and then do a break, or what would you like
take a
to
break.
do?
You guys can think about
Right.
maybe some different ways to try and extinguish this fire if you want. We'll take a little break here. All right. So you're trying to get this fire out. What are your ideas? What do you guys want to try and do?
I have one idea. I have dust of dryness. I can go over to a river, make a little pellet, and come back with a 15-foot cube of water.
Ooh.
I mean, we could just go outside, dig a little trench around the tavern, and let it
Just don't
burn
let it
through its
spread,
fuel.
right?
Yeah, just
I
let
feel
it burn.
like
through
that
its
might be
fuel.
better.
There's a whole.
That is a good idea.
I like that
I
better.
have
Just like
two. I have 2 worse ideas.
I want to take over the tavern, so. I'm just, like,
Okay.
Maybe you
getting
can
buckets.
rebuild it.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Maybe you can rebuild it later.
I guess so. But there's a whole maze underneath.
Can I?
Be fine.
Kim,
The
can I
maze
ask
will
a
be
question?
fine.
Yeah.
Sorry. Would you say those barrels are full of like beer?
Oh, absolutely flammable, and it is a
Okay.
ticking time
Oh,
bomb at
well-
the moment.
Well, beer's usually not flammable like whiskey is. Is it whiskey or is it like beer?
Some are whiskey. Some are hard liquors. Some is beer.
Okay.
Which is which? You don't know.
Great. Okay. So then we're on to plan 2, which is the worst of the 2 ideas. Which is I do technically, and you might have to work with me a little bit here, DM. I do technically have a spell called Ice Storm. That
Interesting.
makes large boulders of ice fall in a certain location, destroying probably what roof would be above this area, but would put out a fire for sure.
Just make it cold, and then
so-
it'll melt with the heat, and then it'll turn into water.
Yeah, I mean it's okay, right? That's how that works. It does cold damage, and it makes it difficult terrain for the next turn, so the ice sticks around for a bit.
All right. Okay, so we have a cool idea with Ice Storm. That's cool. Is there anything else?
I like the Just of Dryness better, but
Is there okay? So
Yeah,
you guys can
sure.
try one thing, but before you guys try the one thing, as you guys are like thinking about what you guys want to do, I will be rolling a d20 for like every other thing. So it's like the fire burning versus your guys' action. So if there is like an element of uncertainty in terms of if you guys can put out the fire in time before A, it gets too big to put out, and B, potentially reach some very flammable things. So 1, I'm just going to start rolling in terms of like how the fire is doing, and I think I want to do a d20. Let's see, so let's say, because the fireball was pretty big in terms of the landscape of what it hit. So lots of things on fire. The whole place is made of wood. So...
the windows are burst out.
which
Smell.
causes great airflow for a fire. So we'll say, let's do like a 50-50 chance. If it's 1 to 10, things are speeding up very rapidly in terms of flame, and you're gonna have less rounds to do what you try to do to put out the fire. If it's 11 to 20, the fire has not been aggressive enough to try and envelop. And we'll say you guys have man, this is like a raging fire. So let's do like 5 rounds. How does that sound? Does that sound reasonable for everyone?
Sure.
Okay, so first... Alright, so fire is raging and it's speeding up. So we'll say because it's speeding up, you now have 4 rounds left. No, you have 3 rounds left because you used 1 round and you have 3 rounds left. You would normally have 4. So what is that you guys want to do to try and tamp out the fire?
Cassandra's gonna go for the horse trowel and just. I have fast hands. I have super speed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna try and like bring water, like wet like my cloak, and like do everything I can to like just bring water in from outside.
Cool. What about the rest of you?
I'll use the dust of dryness. So I'm going outside to the quickest water source that I can get to, whether it's a well or a river or whatever it is. As long as there's at least a 15-foot cube of water, I'll put the dust of dryness on it, soak up that water, and run it back to the building and try to put it out that way.
Yeah, you're closest. There's not going to be a well close to you, so the closest would have to be the river. And the river is going to be, let's measure how far it is. I don't know if that's real. Let's say the tavern's here, the river's there. Let's say it's like 100 feet away, because the map seems too big. I don't want to make it that far. Like 400, 600 seems very unattainable for you right now.
100 feet. Okay, so Roland's going to cast Expeditious Retreat on himself so that he can move. He can, if he has a movement, movement dash, action dash, and bonus to all move, he can go 90 feet a turn. So he'll get back in
like 2-ish rounds. Yeah.
Turns. Yeah.
Very nice.
Be just shy in 2-ish turns.
Right. So you immediately dash to
spell.
try and go to the river, which is directly behind with your Expeditious Retreat. So you get just close to the river. You're probably like third. Well, you go out the window. It's shorter. So we'll say you're like just at the edge of the river. Rita and Tarvik.
Rita and Tamias are gonna try to move the barrels so that they are farther away from the fire.
Smart.
And while we're doing that, I still have detect thoughts on Tamias. And I just want to ask him as we're moving these barrels around, what was your plan? Did you want us to drink the bad juice? Why are we here?
What's your plan?
What was your plan?
Well, this was not the plan. This is terrible. My God.
Put her back into it, Tobias.
Wait, what did you say, Rita?
I said put your back into it.
He's like, ugh. You can still sense, like, internal panic. Just absolutely the picture that was drawn, that was shared in Discord. Just tears. Maybe he's putting out the fire with his tears. Okay, so you're pushing. Okay, so we'll say these barrels, you guys are able to get into this back room over here. Oh, I forgot the guys in the back. You know what? We'll say they're dead. No, you know what? They would be dead.
Say they
because the fire.
They ran away. Maybe they were smart. Maybe they ran away.
They probably ran away. They probably We'll say they saved their own lives. We'll say you guys are working on getting these barrels up here into the back, and with both of you, we'll see. I think maybe you can get with your movement close to the bar. You could probably hop over the bar with an acro, and we'll say if that's successful, then you guys are able to use your action to drag halfway, so 15. We'll say you each get 2 barrels like right at the door, but that's roughly how much.
Do I need to make a check?
Sure. Make an acrobatics. We'll say
Okay.
to Maya.
There we go.
Let's see. Very good, very good. 15. He gets over it. What about Tarvik?
I realized I found a better, less destructive solution. So Shelby gets ready to cast Ice Storm just to put out the fire in the area, and then realizes there are probably like some of these people might be unconscious. Probably better. So I'm gonna cast Sleet Storm. The big thing that I'm looking for is expose flames in the area or doused as an effect. I would feel that the bar being on fire would be exposed flames. I do not know how you feel about that, but it also continues for a minute. So if I let it go for a while, maybe all of them will go away.
Great. So the only damage that could be done is someone falling prone. There's
Yes,
no reason.
and Jarvik will stand right in the middle and just wait for the rain, the freezing rain to continue to fall on him.
Very nice. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll say absolutely. So the freezing rain and the sleet are falling down in this area. If you can do like a little circumference thing, that would be helpful as to where it's falling.
You know, Tarpik, I think I liked it better when it was on fire.
It is cold. It's getting cold.
I did as well, but feel like Cassandra said that she wanted to own the bar. We'd like to try to keep it if we can. How big is it? It's 20 foot by 40 foot.
Those people
Or
are
20
still
foot tall,
alive.
40 foot radius. So we'll do.
Doesn't hurt them, right?
No.
The original fireball was here. But
Yeah. Well, so here's the thing. A 40-foot radius. Hang on. Let me see if I can actually click. I think that covers the entire building, basically.
Oh, nice. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, that's 45. 40, I'll shift over one square, I guess. I will do one more over. But yeah, that will cover basically the entire building in this slippery thing.
Okay. So in terms of how this falls down, and correct me if I'm wrong, but is this a spell coming from the sky, or is this something you're conjuring like in your hand so that it's in the room?
You know what? Technically, it would be because it so it's a 20-foot tall cylinder, so it'd probably start the way I would imagine it, and I don't think there's an official rule in the book. It would probably start 20 feet in the air and then fall down into this area.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So if it's falling from above, it's not necessarily going to be able to impact inside except maybe through the windows, which limits your capacity to like be super effective in terms of putting out the fire. Do you want to try something else?
Well, I guess I also thought in this scenario, if the roof is also on fire, it probably is. It's a sphere, so I would imagine. I don't know how tall the roof is in this place. I guess that might be a different question.
Fireball. What is the circumference, diameter, whatnot?
20 feet. So it would have, I assume, filled this space.
Okay, so it's probably burning the inside. It has not yet reached outside.
Okay.
Yeah, so
well then
if you want to pivot to something that's more inside.
Yeah, I think for the time being, because if it's just inside right now, I'm gonna just work on taking bodies outside.
Okay.
I guess
the dead bodies or the live bodies.
No. Oh, the dead bodies. Tarvik doesn't care about them, but like this lady's clearly unconscious. This guy's clearly unconscious. This Drusilla's clearly unconscious.
Yeah.
So like, can I just start like hoisting people and just start tossing them out of this window here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just, like, slowly doing that.
Yes. So half your movement if you're hoisting bodies, so you can calculate
Okay.
how many people you're able to go.
I guess we'll start with Drusilla.
Mhm.
Uh,
You can get Drusilla
would
out,
taking.
pretty sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say. 5, 10. We'll get right to the window. We can hoist her out,
Yeah, 15 should
and
get you
then
out.
yeah, 15 feet. So I think that's all my movement, and then I'll just we'll just say action dash for the time being to get back in. You know what? I'll make my way over to here. We'll get to this body here. I'll just get in position to lift this body next turn.
Okay, perfect. All right, so you guys have done yours. So we'll see. You have 3 rounds remaining from that time. So now we use up 1 round. And let's see what this round is. D20. It's another accelerant, so it eats up one of your rounds. So you have officially 1 more round left. You see the flames now start to lick the outside target. As you're moving bodies outside, you see that it has accelerated and it is enveloping the walls. And you can see now that it is starting to go outside to the roof. It's like licking up the side of the building. So what do you guys do? You feel like you're in a very, very tight situation. It's probably gonna...
If we keep moving the barrels this round, can we buy another extra round? Just one
If
more?
you can get all the barrels out, yes, but if there is a barrel left, we'll roll for these. These are half hard liquor, half beer. And we'll roll which ones, this is pure chance, we'll roll which ones are hard liquor and which one's beer. And if it's hard liquor left inside this area, it's going to catch on fire with the accelerant, I'll say. And if it's not, then you've bought yourself time. So you guys were able to get 2 here. So we'll say 2 are out of the room here. So if you guys are able to get the others somehow out, or maybe get lucky with getting all the whiskey or the hard liquor out.
So there are 4 barrels left. Presumably, we're guessing 2 hard liquor, 2 beer. Not necessarily, because it could be there's 3 hard liquor in there, and the other 2 that we already moved back were already beer, right? We can, Tobias and I can each move only 1 barrel.
It depends. So if you have something, Tobias can only move 1. He doesn't really have anything that he could do. But if you had maybe something that would help you move more than 1, you could move more than 1.
I don't think I do. So we can each both move 1. If we manage to, if there is 1 liquor barrel in here that goes up, would that be worse or the same as having 2 or 3 barrels in here go up?
It'd be less worse if you had less in here.
Okay. Then yeah, we're just gonna grab 2 more barrels at random and keep moving them.
Okay. Right,
I've never gotten to use my fire resistance, I don't think, so I'm excited to use that.
Maybe an opportunity.
Tobias, you might die.
Alright, who else? Who is ready to tell me what their move is? Roland, I see you moving around.
Oh yeah, I'm just fussing. No, I think Roland, just keeping to his plan, he's going to get to the water, use the dust of dryness to grab the water, and it's going to start heading back. He'll have to use his action to get the water, so he can only move like 60 feet back. I think he was actually a little short, so he probably can only move like 50 feet back. He won't get there till next turn.
Okay. You don't have anything?
Also, that's all I have. I was also... I know this is a long time ago, but I only wrote down 1 dust of dryness. Do you know if that was right, or was I supposed to actually roll to see how much I had? It normally comes in 1d6 plus 4 pinches. And I just wrote down 1.
I don't remember if you rolled, so you can roll for it. Just
Okay.
make sure.
Well,
make
it would
sure
have been a minimum. It would have been a minimum of 5. Would you like me to say I had 5?
Sure. Yeah. Let's
Wait,
just go with that.
okay.
Yeah. Make sure to just note that down.
Thank you.
All right. So
That's my turn.
We have Roland, Cassandra, Jarvik. How would you sell us out? Let me put a token out there.
Thanks. I was thinking about this more. I think I'm just gonna hope for the best. So I'm gonna grab lady who I don't think Tarvik knows the name of because Tarvik was not around for this person. I'll grab this person, and if I can, I will use full movement action dash and just go both of us right out this window here.
Nice. Okie dokie.
And start if I can, just getting ready to drag these two as far away from the burning, exploding building as possible.
Yep. All right, Cassandra.
I don't think I could lift this dude. He's probably like 3 times my size.
It is
sorry,
fair.
dude.
Tarvik took the easy ones.
Let me look. How many more barrels are there left? Take a barrel.
2.
2. I'll help with a barrel.
All right.
Oh,
So you have, from your position, make me an acro to just get over the bar, the shortcut. Very easy for you, as you also put a barrel in. So there's only 1 barrel left inside here that could potentially catch rapidly on fire and explode. Alright, so we roll our final d20 here. As all of you have tried your best. Oh wow, low rolls. So it accelerates, and let's roll to see which barrel was left. So one of you guys, we'll say Rita or Cassandra. One of you can roll, because you were doing the barrels, one of you can roll a d20. If it is 1 to 10, it is a bad. It is a highly flammable hard liquor. 11 to 20 is beer, and it's really fine. Oh, wait.
Most of them, Rita.
Wait, sorry, not 20. D6, because there are 6 barrels. So we'll say if you get a 1. Wait, hold on. Oh my god. Did I not say tonight is gonna be a mess because I can't think? Oh my god. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a chance that the one that you got, the one that you did not get, is going to be liquor. So go ahead and roll a d6. We'll say 1, 2, 3 are the ones that are liquor, and 4, 5, 6 are okay. And whatever roll that you roll is the one that's inside. Sheesh.
Okay.
Okay.
We done.
Did you say I'm gonna die? So that one unfortunately is the hard liquor. 1, 2, 3. So the accelerant, the fire accelerates and starts to rapidly engulf this room. Essentially, it does not look like wood anymore. It just looks like hot fire. And you see one of the flames lick the barrel, and it starts to rapidly ignite, and you can see the pressure starts to burst out from, we'll say, one of the barrels over here. So you guys are going to have to make a dex save for me, the 3 of you, Timaeus, Rita, and Cassandra. All of you guys over here are safe from this concentrated blast over here. I'm going to have you guys make dex saves, yeah. Let's see. I need to make one for Timaeus. Ooh, okay, but not super great. So Rita, you are going to take half. Cassandra, you're going to take half, and Timaeus is going to take full. And let's see. Crushed by walls, hit by collapsing. Yep. Okay. We'll roll that many. Oh, not bad, actually. I rolled 2 natural ones on that. So 16 full damage for Tomias, and half, so 8, for Cassandra and Rita.
Rita half skinned, so I take 4.
Yeah. Not too bad. As the fire just bursts. Okay. I will say in this round, if you are not able to get out of the building, you will have to make another dex save to try and avoid the extreme heat that is inside this room. This is your last chance to get out. All of you outside are feeling very hot flames. You can risk it to go inside to maybe pull someone out or save, I don't know, whatever you want to do inside. But you know that you're probably going to take damage if you go inside. So, Rita, what do you do?
Can I drag a barrel over to the trapdoor and open it and shove it down the trapdoor?
Absolutely. I think you'll be able to reach that distance, yeah.
Like right here.
What's up, everybody? I think it's here. It's with the rogue.
Yes.
There's a lot more barrels in here.
Oh,
Yeah.
That room hasn't been engulfed yet, but it might.
The
Yeah.
bar. Yeah,
There's not people back here, are there?
No.
No,
I just
no,
didn't
okay.
move them. They're not
Yeah.
there. They left.
Okay.
Alright, do you have any other movement or anything else that you want to try and do?
So it's like it's 10 feet to get to there, and so I can come back over here. This guy's. I think I can get into healing word range on the big guy. I mean, either we healing word him or he's just dead. I'll healing word the big guy. He's just unconscious, right?
Yeah, I just knocked him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got an easy
Yep. I healing word him,
Alright.
so he gets a nice 7 thunder damage. No, just 6.
Very nice. Very nice. Alright, he gets 6. You can see him kind of coughing. What's going on? He's trying to assess the situation. There's like flames.
I have faith in you. You can figure it out. See you, Frank.
Alright, where is your token?
I'm gonna get out of the doorway, so I'm not slowing people down. But I'm still here. I'm inside.
Alright, Cassandra, what about you?
Crap. I hope Roland gets back real soon. I'll go grab the other. Well, the other barrel exploded, right? So there's no point in that. And we have these barrels back here.
There's like a lot of heat pressure and it just
Yeah.
like the metal and the wood splinters.
Alright. I'll tell Tamias to get out, grab Rita by the arm, and start dragging her out if she'll let me.
Athletics.
Right.
I want to test my fire resistance.
That's a 7.
Oh gosh. Okay.
No contest.
Well, I hope you have a plan, Rita.
I don't.
Okay. I'm just gonna run out.
Yeah.
I can get out with the dash. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you say follow me to just both Tamias and the big guy.
Yeah. The big guy will use half of his movement to get up, and then just enough. He'll get out as he's coughing his entire way. Oh, I keep trapping you guys. You can see there's like a rooster dead in his arms. He's like,
Do we'll lay hands
Aw,
on
the
it
rooster.
at one point.
he's coughing and sobbing. Tomias will look towards Rita and say, "Come on!" and we'll try and we'll try and athletics drag you.
Hopefully he's a little stronger than me.
I don't know why I'm resisting. Okay, I failed.
Alright, so he'll grab you. Let me get your tokens together so I can drag you both. Alright, so half his movement. He'll get you guys over here to past. But you guys are still in. What about you guys? Roll in. Tarvik, you seem safe. You still see Tomias and Rita in there.
Roland should get back with 10 feet to spare, and he'll take the pellet and he'll reach inside the window and smash against the wall, and there will be a 15-foot cube of water that will spring forth and gush into the room.
Very clutch. Right at the perfect moment. This area, go ahead and put me a 15-foot cube, just so we know specifically where you put it.
If needed, I can actually run into the room and try to like center it so that it doesn't come out the window.
Gotcha. Yeah, whatever.
That is not
whatever you think Roland would do.
Roland has 10 more.
Yeah.
He'll come over here, and I can draw. I do like that, right? Then because the token's small, it's like throwing me off so hard. I think that's right.
Nice.
Is that 20? 15? No, it's okay. Good. Yeah.
We'll say
and then it. Yeah. So then it just fills that cube, and then it just like doesn't stay in a cube. It just goes everywhere.
It just fills out. Yeah. There's a lot of water. Very nice. So it kind of spills over this way, and you see a lot of steam. It's almost like a sauna. If you didn't know the building was on fire, this would feel pretty nice. You see the water flushing and roaring down from like the cube that it was held within. Rita and Tamaya see like this wave of steam and some respite from the heat, but the heat is still just raging behind you and to your sides, and you feel like if you get to that spot, you'll be okay, where Roland kind of put the water, as the flames have slightly subsided from the massive amount of water that was there. Though, there needs to be quite a lot more water in order for the entire place not to get engulfed, which is where it's going towards right now. Roland, was that all your movement? Are you stuck there, or are you able to get out?
I think I started 50 foot away, and I had to have an action to smash the cube, so I used 50 and then the last 10 to get in here. Yeah, I used all my movement.
All right, sounds good. Tarvik, what about you?
All right, I feel like there's enough people in there now, and it looks like it's gonna blow it at any point. I will attempt to try to put it out now that there are probably some holes in the roof from the flames.
Yeah,
the
so flame is
now
very,
now I'll cast the Sleet Storm
very nice.
inside. If Rita or Tomias are trying to get out, they might need to make some dexterity saving throws. But we'll deal with that later.
Yeah. Perfect.
Oh, excuse me, Constitution saving throw. Oh no, that's
Dex.
for spells. That's for spells. Dexterity for staying on the feet.
Dex.
But yeah, that will be over the entire building.
Nice.
This icy rain just starts falling down.
Yeah, I'll say definitely this absolutely helps in the fact that the roof won't cave in on them from fire damage, and it holds its structural integrity enough so that it stays remaining and the flames are subsiding on the roof. Absolutely. You feel some sleet coming in from the windows that are helping to make this area a little bit less heaty, like in terms of the windows and the doors, the entry points. But inside is still fairly hot. So, let's see. How many is this? 4, will move. Let me do a little bit less. Okay, can Tobias and Rita roll me Constitution saving throws, please, for the intense heat?
I'm rolling a new one. The last one was I lost concentration on detect thoughts.
Thank you. Take inspiration for remembering that, because I did not.
Okay. I still rolled a 15.
Okay, I need the advanced roller. And roll. Okay, so both of you. Wait, no, I did not roll. That was you twice. Sorry, I thought I rolled that, but it's not. Ooh, natural 20 from Tomias. Hey, hey. All right, so both of you are only going to take half, which is going to be 16 points of fire damage. You see, Tomias is not looking good. He is very much kind of like keeled over. He is inhaling the smoke, and he has some embers catching, some flames on his uniform. He is in really, really rough shape. He's barely standing. There's smoke and heat. So, let's roll to see how the floorboards are doing. Rita, you see in some spots in front of you, the floorboards are basically burned through, and there are some really bad hot spots. It's just the ground.
Neat.
The ground looks like a hole. You find that it's going to be very difficult to navigate. You're going to have to make some dex save. It's going to be very risky. What are you gonna do? Tobias,
I'm grappled still.
Oh, that's right. Tobias tried. Oh, his grip has loosened.
Okay.
Because he does not look very good.
All right. Can I grab Tomias, because I don't
Okay.
know if he's gonna
He can't even
make
put
it.
up a fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will. So I grab him. I will bonus action cast Expeditious Retreat.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to make a Constitution save against the sleet storm to keep that up, or is it just when a creature enters the areas for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there? Okay, so you have to do it at the start of my turn.
Yeah, and that's when you get out there.
Yeah.
Right
okay.
Inside
So, I have to make a dexterity save at the start of my turn because I'm in the sleet storm. I have to make a dexterity save.
Like the roof is protecting you? Is that right?
Well, when she gets out, when Rita gets out. Rita, are you able to get out?
Well, I actually don't know because of the floor now. I can definitely drag him. If I'm dragging him, I can get him, over here.
Terrain, the
Okay. Okay. So then,
or you can make a dex saving throw if you don't want the difficult terrain.
But aren't I? Do I need to? It's the start of my turn. I'm in Sleet Storm. I need to make a dex saving throw to not fall prone, right?
You're not in Sleet Storm yet. You will only be in Sleet Storm if you make it close to the windows or the door. Because Sleet Storm right now, the roof is still over your head. That's the only reason why the roof is over your head, is because Sleet Storm is happening. And
so dragging Tomias, I can make it to here, and that puts him in the hot tub.
yeah, the okay zone. Not good, but okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I will move Tomias. Tomias is going to try to concurrently pull you guys. Are you fighting him?
Oh no!
I didn't think he could. Yeah, sure. He can. We can work together.
Okay. He is very weak, but he's at least up.
Yeah. Okay.
For now. So he tries to pull you. He's not gonna make it very far. Where is your token?
Underneath the
Oh my
bodies.
gosh. There you are. Okay. There we go. So many bodies. Oh my god.
Big breath out.
He and yeah, so he is going to try and get you half. I think that was roughly half, maybe a little bit more. And that's what he's gonna do. Roland, what are you gonna do?
Is it difficult terrain from here to the window?
From here, it's
I'm
okay.
gonna
It
try-
was this area that was going to be difficult. Because this one
Okay.
was pure flames. This is, at least, was covered by some water.
I have 60 feet worth of movement. Then I'm going to try to get Rita out and then Tobias out the window if I can.
I think this is about 10, so that's
And then my-
20, and then you would go back here. The 5. I'm gonna trust that you can do the math. If you can get them out, you can get them out.
Okay, let's see. It's it is going to be. It is
I'm having
10 feet to get out, and I feel like I'm going to use double that to get. So I'm going to use 20 feet to get Rita out, 5 feet to come back in, and then 10 feet to get him out. And I think we're all out.
Okay. Cassandra, Tarvik, is there anything you want to do as you see the remnants of your party barely make it out?
I want to slide a hand, one point of lay hands on this rooster to see if it comes to life.
Okay, effectively, I would say no shot, but go ahead and roll d20. If it's 11 or higher, we'll say a miracle happened.
Yay!
Oh.
Aww.
Poor rooster.
You try with the rooster, but unfortunately, no. You can see the guy.
I slide a
sobbing
hand
little.
in so he wouldn't get his hopes up.
Yeah, right. Good.
Mm.
All right, you guys see if you're not doing anything else to try and mitigate the fire damage, or are you think Tarvik?
I'm just gonna keep concentrating on the rain, which continues for another minute.
Okay. Yeah, and it's really
So
cold.
hopefully
it's
that will
sleet.
continue to help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Freezing rain and
what's-
sleet. So
Yeah, what that's gonna help is with the structural integrity. So the sides and the roof are not going to cave in completely, but the fire is still raging inside. So unless there can be like a huge, massive, I don't know, like magical water jug that like pours out a bunch of water, then I think this place is gonna be going up in flames. But you guys have survived. You've taken some few people out, and I think next session we will pick up with you maybe asking questions or getting asked questions. We'll see. But you guys for now, temporarily, are safe. For now. For today's session. And then we'll end it here.